Hey, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy SB. See if I can fix this mic real quick. Check. Can you hear me? What's going on? We up in this piece. It is Thursday. I'll put this live in there. Bow. Let's go. Boom. What's going on? It's your boy SB. It's Thursday. We're in the building. I hope everybody has had a great week out there. Was my week great? I mean, I want to say it was great, but it was pretty cool. What's up, Lakeisha? How you feeling? What's going on with y'all? What's going on? What's good, Devin? What's good with you? How you feeling? All right, making sure everything's all set up over here. How's y'all week so far? Was y'all week? Y'all have a good week out there? It's Thursday? My week is up. You feel me? I'm on my weekend already. My Friday was Tuesday. Um, Left work early. You feel me? I'll be leaving early on them Fridays. Is my sound low? How's the sound? How's the sound sound, you guys? We good? Oh, that's why. I gotta turn it all the way down. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, I'm sounding live in my ears now. I'm over here sweating. You feel me? We what? A minute in, I'm already sweating. It's gonna be a night tonight. Hopefully not. Hope it ain't no wild night though. But what's good, y'all? What's good? Let me see who we got. Lakeisha, what's good? Good. Thank you much for tuning in. Good to see you on the live tonight. Good to see you. Good to see you. Devin, what it do, fam? How you doing? It's your boy SB. Good to see y'all. You doing good? That's what's up. Yeah, and you had a good week. That's what's up. My week was chill. I mean, hold on, let me take that back. When I wasn't at work, it was chill. That's why I'm forgetting my water. It's all good. But the work week, it was good. I didn't really have no issues this week. Like I said, it does feel like they scoping and they watching people and trying to, you feel me? Like I said in that last blog, nitpick and really anything they can point out on something, it seems like that's what they're doing. But that's just, what I mean, from my little area that I'm in. But it's still been good though. It wasn't stressful or nothing. It was chill. Miss Lee, what it do, Miss Lee? How you feeling? Good to see you on the live tonight. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you much for tuning in. Let me see. You transferred to another station and you like it so far. That's what's up. That's dope that you was able to get a transfer during this time. You on the delivery side, right? How does that even work? Or no, are you on the delivery or are you in a warehouse? If you're on delivery, I've never really heard of transfers going on, so that's what's up. I was thinking about transferring a few weeks ago. I was like, yo, you know what? I may have to. When I got that little dot coaching, I'm like, yo, I'm over here low key doing. You feel me? I'm handling business over here. Then you know what I mean? Like it would have made sense to me if I would have got it when I was still learning and you know what I mean? Like messing up little things here, because you're learning. But it's like now I got it, and then you know what I mean. So I was like, yo, like I may have to switch departments because it may be an issue with, you know what I mean. But we ain't deep in the live yet, so I can't go into details yet. But congratulations on that transfer. If that's something that you want to do, that's what's up because your work environment is everything. You feel me? That makes all the difference. Who you working with, who you working around, that makes all the difference in the workplace. I'm telling you, the worst departments I worked in was actually some of the best times I had. When I worked as a PA in PAC, AFE 2, conveyors everywhere. You got thousands of boxes everywhere. You got conveyors breaking down. You got army coming out who can't fix nothing. You got bodies everywhere. I mean, that's a stressful department, but I had some of the best times there because of the people and the team that I had surrounding me. We had such good community. We had such good communication. It was lit. You know what I mean? Like our culture, our work culture that we set was unmatched. Like literally, that was a time. Have you ever went to work and like was excited to go to work? What happened to those days? You feel me? Does anybody feel like that anymore? I know that don't happen a lot at Amazon, but low key it do though sometimes for L1s. Man, when I was, you know what I mean, working to be a PA and really putting in that work and grinding, people was excited to come to work. You know what I mean? Because especially when I was a PA, people, all of us, we was all excited to come to work because we was just had that environment and that culture, and we was just all cool. You know what I mean? So it sucks because that's one thing I do miss when I left the warehouse. I haven't had that since. And that means so much to everybody. You know what I mean? That work culture. So I hope you're in a better work culture because that makes a big difference, especially in these times right now. Miss Lee says, "Sounds great. Thank you much. I appreciate that." I found it was me. I had my sounds down over here, so I sounded super low. Chris, what it do? Chris Roberts, what it do? What's going on, man? Good to see y'all. Everybody in the building right now, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button one time. We up in here. Hit the like button. We didn't go live last Thursday. I had a piece that I need to connect to my laptop to go live, and I didn't have it. So that's why we didn't go live last week. But this is going to be this next little 2 weeks is going to be fun though. I'm gonna take y'all with me to Cali. I'm gonna end up doing a live in California. I'm going to Big Bear. We got an Airbnb out there in Big Bear, so I'm gonna do some vlogs there. You feel me? I'm gonna do like what's a little Airbnb tour, show you guys it's a cabin, so get a whole little tour of that. If you haven't been to Big Bear, get some of the footage driving up, and they got like the lake and Big Bear is lit. So I'm gonna be sure to definitely get and capture a lot of footage up there. Then I was thinking about going out to Hollywood Boulevard. You know what I mean? Just getting some of the stuff that Cali has to offer while I'm out there. A long overdue, nice break from work. I'm gonna have like 5. I think I'm gonna take 5 days off, maybe 6. It depends, but it's gonna be a blast. So I might go live. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go live in the cabin as well. One of them nights, I'm not sure if it's gonna be Friday night or Saturday night. Most likely, I don't know which one yet, but I'm gonna go live in the cabin. You feel me? We're gonna go live in the cabin, y'all. Y'all with me or what? Y'all down or not? You feel me? Is y'all down or not? Let me know. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna be in California in the cabin in Big Bear, and we're gonna chill for a little bit. Let me know if y'all down with that. But let's see. Chris Roberts said, ASB, I'm going to be a problem solver next week or in 2 weeks. I'm good. Okay, let's go, Chris. Let's go. Hey, problem solver. Once you get it down, you good. That's a good position to be in. You constantly moving. You know what I mean? Unless they put you in damage land. But they put you in damage land, you by yourself. You know what I mean? Problem solvers is dope. So that's a good and you definitely want that under your belt. Not sure if you trying to get into like a PA or whatever, any type of promotion. It's always good to have that problem solver background that's needed in every department. Things always got to be fixed. What are those things called? Little XOOs and all that stuff, the little scan barcodes. You know what I mean? They get damaged and you can't scan it. Somebody's always going to have to know how to print it up and slap a new one on there. Somebody's always going to have to know how to damage an item out, all that good stuff. So that's a good, it's good to have under your belt for sure. Definitely will make you more useful. King of Dreams was good, fam. He says, skip some overtime last week, 56 hours this week. Bruh, you killing it. That's what's up. My dude said 56 hours this week. Let's go, fam. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I did some overtime last week. I didn't stay the whole time. It was mandatory, so I had to go because I can't give them all my UPT. You feel me? I'm still stacked. I'm at like 70 hours of UPT, but they ain't finna get 10. You feel me? Or 12 because I don't want to do no overtime. I stayed about 6 hours. Was it 6 hours? No, I stayed 8 hours of overtime, and then used some UPT. But now that's what's up, man. Collect, and don't just collect working the overtime. Be responsible with it. You know what I mean? Pay off the bills you gotta pay off the debt you gotta pay off. To try to get yourself in the best position that you can for these next few months, next year coming up. You know what I mean? Like, let's prepare now. There's still a gang of people who still out here playing games. So while we have this overtime and this before the storm really kicks in financially, man, let's make sure that we, are being responsible with that overtime money. I'm speaking for myself as well. And you know what I mean? The best way that we can. And I say that as I'm about to spend some money tomorrow for California. But I'm serious. The money I'm spending, hey, I'm gotta be smart. You know what I mean? I'm spending a little bit of money for some clothes tomorrow for Cali because I got a vlog. You know what I mean? I'm taking y'all with me, so I gotta, you know what I mean, at least get a little something. But that's a tax write-off. You feel me? I ain't got no shame to say it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm keeping the receipt. I'm writing off on my taxes. You feel me? We got, hey, the system won't try to play. They gonna tax us. You feel me? So we need to learn how to get our money back out the system. We need to do a whole vlog on that. I got some homies who know about stocks and know about taxes. We need to get some in some of these vlogs. Devin said, my week was good at work. 2 people I know got fired for write-ups. I'm telling you. Anybody else in this chat right now so far, have you guys seen an increase in write-ups? Devin just said, my week was good at work. 2 people I know. This is one person right here. Devin is one person said 2 people he knows has gotten fired from write-ups at work. Listen, stay on your toes. You know what I mean? We have to, this is that time. And that's one reason why I was already thinking like, should I change departments? Because we're not in the live that deep. Well, I'm going to talk about it once we get deeper, but I think this is where, how can I say this? I think not people are going to be targeted, but you know, I don't know. I'm not going to talk too early about it right now. I'm going to wait till the time gets a little later because I do have people who watch this channel, and I'm not going to say nothing crazy, but I'm just going to speak my thoughts. But sometimes your thoughts can be some real thought-provoking thoughts that get other people's thoughts to thinking, and then they go past thinking to speaking. You know what I mean? So I got to be careful with my words. But that I have been getting this a whole lot. People on Instagram have been letting me know they've been seeing write-ups going up. People in the comment sections over different videos have been telling me they've been seeing write-ups going up. Best thing you can do, and that I did that write-up video, and I gave a few tips in there. Just, man, really, really be on your guard right about now. If you have a manager that you think doesn't like you, definitely be on your guard because they will. They'll be watching you. It happens. You know, I was going to do a vlog about that. There was a manager one time. That's the worst thing when a manager don't like you and he's out for you. You feel me? It's like, yo, it's like it's a conspiracy because you got no proof, you know, but you know. It's like you can't really prove it. They're like, how you know that though? I just know. But me, I had people who was telling me, yo, why that AM leaning around the corner watching you? I'm like, what? Bruh, it was a new guy. It's always the new guys. And then, he didn't know who I was, which shouldn't matter because, even if you're a PA, whatever position you have, people shouldn't treat you different. But, like his first day seeing me, he just sees everybody going to my station. I was stowing. It was my overtime day. I'm stowing. Like I said, on my overtime days, I wasn't the one because I was the PA. I'm trying to relax. Nah, you feel me? I'm here to work. Actually, I'm low key. I'm at the far station. Put me over there. Boom, boom. But people knew me, so they would always come to my station. Oh, what up, SB? Yada, 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 yada. While they talk, I'm always working. No, I'm still working. Like it didn't matter because I never wanted to try to use that PA position. Hold on, let's fix this up quality real quick. But dude, this AM had it out for me for whatever reason. One low key, I think it was kind of because he kind of introduced himself once he seen everybody stopping by my station. Like, who's this guy? Let me go pull up. He's like, oh, how you doing? I don't kiss butt. You feel me? I don't care what color your vest is. I treat you like I treat the janitor, like I treat the ops manager, like I treat the senior, as if I would treat Jeff Bezos himself. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is, there's some people who don't like that. I've come across a few of them. They want you, yes, sir, shaking and trembling. And it's like, hey, bro, go to the next, take that to the next station. You probably find it 2 stations down, but not over here. But respectfully, though, you know what I mean? Like if I just don't connect with you, we just don't connect. It's okay. It's work. You don't have to be friends with everyone at work. You know what I mean? So whatever his reason was, the dude was literally creeping around the corner. I'm talking 7 stations down, peeking, like. To the point, I didn't even notice it because I don't be paying attention. I'd be working. But the people who was coming to my station was like, hey, oh boy is watching you. I'm like, still? You feel me? Be careful out there. Be careful out there, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I've been in Amazon for a cool minute, and I've seen it. I'm gonna have to put some of these little stories into more vlogs. But I got people watching me, so I try not to be clowning too much. But yes, it's real though. It's real. You feel me? It's not a conspiracy. But that's one of the worst situations to be in when a manager has it out for you. So, anyways, make sure during this time you're being respectful. I'm not saying you got to kiss butt, nothing like that, but just make sure you know what I mean? Be a good employee. That's all you got to do. Well, I don't think that's enough. I don't think being a good employee is enough. Like, I'm telling you, I'm calling this the crossfire. I think people are going to get hit in this crossfire of write-ups, coachings, people getting fired for write-ups. This is just all my opinion. I am not a spokesman or representative, and I have no inside knowledge. But that's just what I see. You know what I mean? And it's just like, man, I don't want to get caught in it. You know what I mean? So that's why I was kind of rearranging where I'm at. Like, should I switch departments if I feel I'm in this crossfire? And if I feel I got a target on my back, should I go to another department? You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was thinking for a minute. But time will tell. But Devin, that's crazy, fam. Keep us posted on that. Okay, so Lakeisha, you are at a delivery station. That's what's up. How? I didn't even know you can do transfers over there. That's what's up. That's dope. Congrats on that, though. I hope the work culture at your new station is way better. Hey, are they being more strict? I heard they were being more strict on negative customer feedback when it came to the delivery side. A few people were saying that. Let me know about that. That's pretty interesting. Misty was good. How you feeling, Misty? Misty, everyone in the building. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, that'd be pretty cool if you subscribe. Hit the like button. No, it helps the video out in the algorithm. Shout out to you, Misty. Thank you so much for being tuned into the live tonight. Who else we got up in here? Let me go to these comments. CDK Gaming. I feel like Amazon is slow right now and it's hard to get into an indirect role for sure, but that's just my experience at the moment. Now that is true, but for certain buildings. All buildings aren't the same. It's because all communities, what determines the building's activity is the community around it. The Amazon is only going to be busy if the community around it that they're delivering and that the customers are buying from, if they're buying, you know what I mean? So as a whole, Amazon is like busyness, you know what I mean? It's busy over here, it's not over here. It's busy over here, it's not over here. And if you look through the comment sections, you can see that where some people say they're getting VET like crazy, some people getting VTO like crazy. So it kind of just varies where you're at. But if you're in that building where it is kind of slow right now and it's hard to get into an indirect role, stay consistent. You know what I mean? Ask the manager, what you need? What anything extra that you need me to do? Let them know that you're always, you know what I mean? Like I was a PA, so that's one thing that stayed in my mind. The person who always came up, hey man, I killed this already. You need anything? Just want to check in? Like, oh no, I'm cool. Next quarter, hey man, I killed this. You need anything? Oh no, I'm cool. But eventually, guess what? When I need something, the first person that pops in my head is a person that's been at my desk 4 times. You know what I mean? So I go over, like, hey, boom, boom, boom. Or if they, if I get word from the OM or you're like, hey, we need some ambassadors. You got anybody in mind? Bet. Let me go talk to this person real quick. So just stay in their face. Don't bug, but you know what I mean? Do your work, kill your work, and continue and be persistent. Let them stay on their mind. Miss Lee's at a fulfillment center as a slam operator. Okay, let's go. I used to hate changing them slam machines. You got to take the thing out. You got to take this out. You got to unclamp it. You got to put the tape in. You got to spin it. You got to take the plastic thing off. Yo, Miss Lee, shout out to you, Miss Lee. You feel me? Slam operators, their job is underrated. And then don't let, you feel me, the slam machine go down. You know what I mean? Y'all got to start building boxes and stuff. Man, that's what's up. Shout out to the slam operators out there. Do I miss that? That's, woo. But shout out to you. Shout out to the slam operators. They be putting in work. Marv Light, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. He says, hi, I just started working at Amazon, been there 90 days. I get paid $16.50, but when I applied, it said starting at $17.65, and I went to HR, they said they're not until my blue badge. That's different. I've never heard of that happen. But times have changed. Even we in some new times, right? Amazon, they in some new times right now. But if that's what they said, I mean, I guess that's just what it is. I haven't seen that before, but did they give you an estimate? Like on how long it would take? Because you've been there 90 days and you haven't gotten your blue badge yet. That seems kind of long. That's like, I'm trying to think how long it took me. Mine wasn't okay. I guess it's not that long because it took me about 2 months to get my blue badge, I believe. So I would expect it to be a little slower now, just due to the climate that the company's in. But it depends. It depends on a lot of things. But I would try to ask them how long would that usually take, or what does that usually look like? But I mean, one thing, the good part about that is, well, dang, you're almost at your first raise anyways. A few more months, you get your raise. It's not much, but I think it's 50 cents or 25 cents, something like that, for your first 6 months. I think it's 50 cents. So I mean, if it happens to go that long, all right, well, at least you got a little increase, then boom, next thing you know, get your blue badge and bang, there's another dollar on top of that. So it'll be good. Just stick it out, work that overtime when you can. Keep a good attitude, because being mad about it really ain't that ain't gonna get a blue badge or fix nothing. You know what I mean? So just stick it out, keep grinding. You're gonna make it through it. I think I jumped on. Marlight says, look at the shift different. That's a thing too. That may be it. That may be but he said he talked to HR though. So if they said it's not until you get his blue badge, that's new. I've never heard of them doing that before, but that's what I was thinking too. Because when I went in the store, when I first started it in the warehouse, it was like $15.50, and then $16.50 when I did night shift. So I was like, go ahead and throw me on night shift, bro. Uncle Jeff, throw me on night shift. I need that extra dollar. But if they said it was because of the blue badge, then just stick it out. You're gonna get to it. It says, you're a blue badge. I feel bad. Oh, you are a blue badge already. Go back to HR. Be like, hey, I'm a blue badge. I need to get this pay. But then, unless it may be what Lakeisha said, where that price or that pay rate, that base pay was for that shift differential, working during the night shift. Or if it is what HR said, once you get a blue badge, then you just need to talk to them, let them know that, I have a blue badge. I need, and they should be able to fix that. And then also, yeah, that's true. You do get another shift differential whether you work on Saturday as well, or weekends, actually. So she said, you either get a $1 if you work for Saturday, look at your check stub. Sounds official. King of Dreams says, I don't know about this recession. Always good to be prepared, but I feel it was too much money printed that's still in the system. Real recession might come in 2030s. Earnings don't look too bad. That's where I disagree. I'm telling you, watch. At the beginning of this year, I don't know if you was tuning in at the beginning of this year. At the beginning of this year, I was like, this is going to be a bad year. I've never said nothing like that before. But just looking at the signs, I was like, this is going to be a bad year. Bro, we have banks closing. That happened right before the last recession was announced. Everything is going in the exact order. Go watch my vlog. What did I name that vlog? Are they about to hit the red button or the recession button? Something like that. In that vlog, I pulled up not the timeline, but the press releases of the last recession. Everything is happening the exact same. Banks started closing before that recession. Gas went up as well. And then they announced the recession. And then that's when a lot of, they lost 2 million jobs or 1.5 or 2 million jobs in 2 months. You know what I mean? So I don't really believe, I think we're going to get rocked this year, especially once they hit the button. Because that's the propaganda. The earnings and all that stuff is propped up. Even if people are still spending, you have to look at the back end of that. We're dealing with consumers. That's our company is strictly is directly connected to the consumers. Look at the back end of the consumers of the numbers they're putting out. Savings at an all-time low, debt at an all-time high, credit at an all-time high. There's nothing else. What else? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else that they can grab for. You know what I mean? Credit. You feel me? It's just what they say. The average savings is like $1,000, or what they say. They say like 80% of people can't afford $1,200 emergency right now. So nah, I hope I'm wrong though. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong. It's not like I want to be right. I don't want to be right. I never wanted to be right about anything that I've said, but I haven't been wrong yet. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I have not been wrong yet. I'm trying to think. I haven't been wrong yet. I hope you're right. I don't want there to be a recession. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty darn good right now. I don't want a recession. You feel me? So you know what? Hey, we all gonna vote for King of Dreams, and what he's believing right now, I'm believing with you too, fam. Ain't gonna be no recession. You feel me? We all about to get $5 raises tomorrow. Listen, I hope we don't see no recession until 2030. But reality, and just from the people that I've been watching since last year, nobody's been wrong except big media. They was lying last year. You feel me? Like, oh yeah, everything, like it's almost like a show with big media. But my personal opinion, I think my thoughts hasn't changed. I think this is gonna be a bad year. It has already been a bad year, but I don't think we're done. I think we're going to see, bro, have you seen how many stores are closing? There's so many stores. Remember, big media last year was like, oh, this is just a blue collar. This is only going to be like a corporate recession. Only their jobs are going to be affected. Have you looked into how many companies are closing that ain't corporate? It's a gang of them. So everything looks, but I hope you're right. You feel me? I hope you're right. But I'm not even going to lie. I don't think that's how it's going to play out. I think we are finna get rocked more than what everybody is thinking. But I hope I'm wrong. But I still, that's the way I think. I look at the extreme best situation, then I look at the extreme worst situation. You know, what could be the best possible situation that can happen? Okay, bet. I see that. And I'm gonna strive for that. You feel me? That's what I'm always striving to shoot for the best thing. That's just the way I think. Dreams and motivation is on the cap. It's on the wall on the back. You feel me? Like, that's just the way I'm wired. But, I also think in a way to where, okay, well, let me see the worst possible situation that could take place. And then I'm gonna prepare. You know what I mean? I'm gonna prepare for the best, but be prepared for the worst as well. But all signs, they just said the farming industry just said they just had like the lowest crops and all this stuff, and they're talking about starvation. Like, yo, I don't know if you be paying attention to what's going on out there. I have pulled back on my information searching, and I'm still seeing all this stuff, and I'm just like, yo, but I don't want to see all that stuff, So I'm with you. Recession 2030. Hey, I'm with you. King of Dreams. Says, thank you. I'll look at that again. Yes, look at that, and definitely follow up with HR on that for sure. Julio, what it do? What's going on? Thank you so much for being tuned in to the live tonight. Listen, if y'all in the building, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button too. Julio said, I did my first onboarding this week, even though I had no training for it. There was no other ambassador on that day, so they had no choice but to pick me to do it. First off, welcome to being an ambassador. Trust me, you're not the only one that happens to. That don't just happen as an ambassador. That happens in that's sort of like what Amazon is known for. They throw you into the water and watch. They don't even watch. They're like, hey, can you swim? You're like, well, I had lessons. Oh, there you go. And then they walk away. You know what I mean? They'll probably check back in an hour to see if you're still alive. But congrats, you know what I mean? When I was an ambassador, same thing happened to me, fam. Same thing. And it's just like, you feel me. I was like, yo, what if I mess up? Snaps, I forgot how to labor track. Oh, man. But just do the best you can do. You got this. It's all good. Like, they can't get mad for anything when they didn't give you the full support you needed. You're good. You're going to be good, fam. You got this. That's dope. He said, I know the feeling, though. Trust me. I know the feeling. There was no other ambassador that day, so they had no choice but to pick me to do it. But did you live? But did you live? You here? You feel me? You here, Julio? Let's go. Julio's in the building. Julio, you made it though. You feel me? You here? But I know the anxiety. You got them faces. They don't know what's going on. You feel me? I remember looking at that Kindle, and it's like, oh snaps, what do I do here? And they don't know, so they just looking at you. You feel me? And they don't speak or nothing. They all following your lead. So trust me, I know how it is. But welcome to the pressure. Welcome to that ambassador game. You lived. You feel me? You here and alive today, so you made it. You feel me? That's what it's about, my dude. Congrats to that. That's a win. You won. Congrats. It sucks. You feel me? But I'm glad you made it though. Too easy. What's good, fam? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for being tuned into the live and supporting the channel. Let's see what he said. He says, "What's up, SB? Had a question. I started working at the fulfillment center on Sunday, and I was wondering when the payroll begins and when it ends. I believe it's Saturday. Saturday evening is when the payroll ends, and then it starts right back up. I believe so. I believe that's how it works, and then you get paid weekly. If I'm wrong, somebody in the comment section correct me. The homie Eddie, I'm not sure if that's our learning trainer that we have in our lives. If you're tuned in, Eddie, if you can give us the facts on that, but I believe it's from like Saturday to Saturday. I believe so. He says, P.S. Your music is dope. I'm also an artist. Would be dope to do a collab. Hey, that's what's up. I'm down for collabs, but I'm only thing with me when it comes to music, as you can tell, you feel me? I'm different when it comes to an artist. I'm not like with the negativity, you feel me? I'm not with, and no offense if this is you. And I know people who rap like I got family, you know what I mean? Like I got people around me, but it's just my message in the music is motivation. You know what I mean? Grinding, inspiration. So we can collab on that for sure. I'm with it. I'm down, and thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the music as well. And you are artists as well, my dude. Capitalize off Amazon. Listen, I don't know where you're at in your music journey, but and where you're trying to go, but Amazon is that spot, my guy. Like you can work the overtime because anything you do in music, and this is why I be telling, like I had associates when I was a PA, homegirls who did nails, homegirls who did hair, homies who did barbershop or who was cutting hair, but their thinking was just so small. I'm like, yo, why are you not doing nails? Like it's so much you can do. You being an artist, you can. The main thing we all need in all of our small things that we're trying to do, whether it's cutting hair or this, we need capital. We need that finances. I don't know if you have your own studio yet. My dude, work some overtime, boom, get you your own studio. I don't know if you shot any music videos yet. Boom, now you work some overtime, shoot you a video. Work you some overtime, put you some money to put behind marketing that video. It's just, you know what I mean? Get you some money, get you some merch. Go out, start hitting different what they call not open. What do they call them things? See if they have anybody putting on any venues. Just use Amazon. Work on that overtime, especially if you do any type of Instagram or YouTube. Boost your post. You know what I mean? You work the overtime and start boosting your post. It's so much that you use Amazon for when you're doing something like music. I don't fully put all my finances into music because that to me, it just don't make finances. It's not a quick return. You know what I mean? And it could be a great return because I've done it before, but it's not the quickest. And it's a big investment. You do put a lot in before you start seeing it come back. And my thing was like, why am I going to spend all this on this music when I can do YouTube and it's free? You know what I mean? And that can be the engine that powers everything. But anyway, hey, we can chop it up because I love people who do creative stuff. You know what I mean? Hit me on the gram, fam. We can chop it up. But and hit me on there too, and drop a link of your music, all that good stuff, man. I love checking people out. Lakeisha said, "How can I follow you on Instagram, SB?" How do you follow me? Instagram? Let me see. Here, I'll type my little my username in right now. Let me see. SB. What's my thing? I think it's just motivated. I think that's it, y'all. That should be it. If you type that in on, like you search that on Instagram, my Instagram will pop up. Ronnie, what's good? What's good? How you doing? Good to see you in the chat, fam. Good to see you in the chat. It says, "Ayo, I finished my first week of training. Love it. I appreciate all the videos you post. I probably would have been lost if it wasn't for the Amazon YouTubers." That's what's up, Ronnie. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. First week, and you feeling that comfortable? That's what's up. That's dope. Keep going. Kill it. I'm not gonna lie. I think my first week, I was like mentally good, but there were still certain things I didn't get. I was confused on what are those things called? When you put an extra item in a bin, overages, under. What are things all? That's like overages and all that stuff. Because master packs, master packs. It was just a few things I was kind of confused on still until like the third week, probably like the second week. But you feeling that great off of week one, that's what I'm talking about. And to hear that some of the content has helped you out, man, that's what it's about. Capitalize off Amazon, my dude. Work the overtime, write you some goals down, things that you need to take care of first. You know what I mean? Take care of your responsibilities, pay you some bills, and whatever you got to do. You don't have a car, get you a car. If you do have a car, you don't have you know what I mean? Use Amazon, because Amazon is one of the best jobs to be used for their resources. I saw the vision. I saw the vision. I saw it back in 2019. Hold on. Let me not lie. Hold on. My uncle, or I don't want to say the names because we all still on Amazon, and I don't want them to ever be connected to my page just in case I talk too crazy on here. But I have people that's connected in Amazon, and they were the ones who told me, like, yo, go over, come over here. Like, you'll kill it. But the first day I walked in Amazon, it didn't even, like, it was like Disneyland. Literally, I felt like Disneyland. Why? Because I just seen Beso Bucks. That's all I seen. I just seen a lot of it. I was like, yo, give me all of this. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna take all of this. And then when I found out about vacation, and I found out about PTO, and I found out about VET, yo, I worked so much overtime, it don't even make no sense. But 2 years later, I'm in a brand new home. You feel me? 2 years later, I'm in corporate. You feel me? I work in my house most of the time. You know what I mean? 90% of the time. So listen, use them because they're gonna use you. Forget that clear. You finna get used. They gonna use you indirect, water spider. You feel me? Hey, did you hit rate? They on your rate, which is what we agreed to do. We agreed to do the job. So bet. Okay, for sure. Cool. But work that overtime. You know what I mean? I don't know what your goals are in life, but Amazon is one of the jobs that, yes, you do have to put in the work. You have to work in the overtime, but you have the possibility to do it, to then use the resources to help things in your life. You know what I mean? So you seem excited about it. You seem like you got your head on your shoulders. Use this company in a good way. What's going on? How SB, how are you, fam? A recent coworker gave me up for having AirPods on the floor. Should I retaliate against this person? No. You feel me? No. Listen. Man, see, that's the thing, man. You gotta listen. Everybody out there, be careful when it comes to the cell phone. Be careful when it comes to these AirPods. Now, I know it's not every building, but there was a few people who told me at their building, AirPods was final write-ups. You feel me? Like, that's what, you know what I mean? That's what a few people told me. This is not at every building. I don't think that's a building standard. But retaliate? No. You want to keep your job. So you don't want to retaliate. They're going to be looking for that. You know what I mean? But we can't do, man, trust me. Now, do you want to retaliate? I feel you. You feel me? Because has that happened to me before? Nah, because back when I was in the warehouse, before like the shutdown, we wasn't barely even allowed to have phones in there. But that, trust me, I know the feeling. It sucks when you got people low key scheming and watching you and don't even tell you something, but go run and tell somebody else, oh, he got AirPods on. But I'm pretty sure there's other people in there with them on as well. But that's one thing with Amazon as well. You never know who's watching you. You know what I mean? People are watching, especially if they don't like you, especially if they don't like the way you look for no reason. They're just like, oh, I don't like him. Why not? I don't know. It's just something about his skin. There's people like that out there. I'm just saying. So one thing I always did in life, forget Amazon, in life, I've always tried to carry myself. It's like I watch my own back. You know what I mean? Like whenever, even in life, like like what's the best one? An example? Just because other people are doing stuff in life, I'm not going to be the one to do it. You feel me? Because I'm not going to be the one showing any type of mercy or grace if I get caught up in any type of situation. So first off, do not retaliate. You will lose your job. Don't do that. Just, you was wrong. Just being honest. You broke the rule. You know what I mean? You made that decision like, yo, I know I ain't supposed to have these AirPods in, but you feel me? This new, whatever you listen to, you're like, yo, but this thing's slapping though, so let me go ahead. You know what I mean? You crossed the line, you broke the rule, and you got caught. So you can't be mad at them, even though you can be mad at them, but don't retaliate them because it all comes back to you. You did make that decision to do that. I would just say, don't do it. You feel me? That's all you can really do is not do it. But keep it pushing. You know what I mean? You don't let them, because then they win. Imagine you go back and retaliate, right? And then what are they gonna do? This is the thing. Don't even look at them crazy, because I'll be the type, I'll walk past and I won't look until. Let me stop. All right, I ain't gonna hit you. You feel me? But you gonna feel. I'm gonna stare down. I'm gonna look in your soul. You gonna feel me though. I ain't gonna put these hands on you. Oh, but you gonna feel my presence. No, don't even do that. Don't even do that. Why? Because they will run right back to HR, and HR don't play any type of threats. Amazon does not play. 0 games. So do not do that, because you lose at that point. Not only did they get you with the AirPods, then if you want to go, you know what I mean, and be tough, like, you know, there were times where I wanted to do that. You'll have somebody walking you out that building, and then you lose. Then you're outside the building by yourself, no job. You have your AirPods, but that's you feel me? That where the next check coming from? You know what I mean? So no, don't retaliate. Don't even give them no looks. Just keep it moving. Keep collecting your checks and keep it moving. You got to take the L. You got to take the L and keep it moving. But shout out to you for not snapping on them and not retaliating already. But just keep it moving, keep killing it, keep collecting your checks, fam. Lakeisha said, I haven't heard about that. Let's see. Oh, see, man, Lakeisha said the same exact thing. I didn't even know she said that under there. Mara of Light says, I'm in San Diego. San 3, let's go. I launched that building. For Outbound Pack as a PA. So shout out to San 3. But San 3 white badge, and they just made me an ambassador. I'm in pick, and I also count. Let's go, fam. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to San 3, and shout out to you, Mars of Light. Just getting into that ambassador position. Go on the away team. I mean, that's the first. Capitalize off the ambassador, kill it, and then go to your manager and be like, hey, I heard her son called an away team. How, you know, is there something I can be a part of that? How can I be a part of that? Let them know that you're interested in that. Go on. If you like traveling, if you like vacations, that's paid for. You know what I mean? If you want to live off of Amazon's money for a month and not sure, it's a paid vacation. Don't tell your manager I said that. But kill it as an ambassador. It is a paid vacation, but of course, you got to work. But it don't feel like work when you're in a 5-star hotel. They paying for your food. They paying for your rental. Oh, I just got to pull up to the job? Bet, say less. Go on that away team. You'll love that for sure. And congrats on the ambassador role too, fam. That's some good stuff right there. Okay, so he says, yeah, but others have them in as well. I feel like I'm targeted. Fam, you was. That's a fact. But this is the thing. We can't do what everybody does. I know it ain't fair. But you know what? Life ain't fair. You know what I mean? And this right here, that don't just happen in the job. That's everywhere. This is in the streets. One of the homies I work with, he was like, yeah, there was one time he was telling me about something that was going on. I guess somebody recently, this was back probably like a year and a half ago. Somebody we was working with got like a DUI or something. He's like, oh man, you got a DUI? That's crazy. You know, there was a time where, you know, a few times I got pulled over and I was drunk. They just drove me back home. I said, wait. I said, excuse me? the police did what? Oh yeah, you know, they just asked if I was okay, if they followed me back home. He said, that's never happened to you? No, you feel me? The police be trying to jab people. No, I'm playing. No, that ain't never happened to me. You see what I'm saying? But if I was driving drunk, which I wouldn't, I can't be mad like, yo, they let him drive home drunk, you feel me, and follow him home and get either way, they broke the rules. Now, like I said, it sucks because sometimes the rules be in play to get people they want to get. You know what I mean? That's a fact. That's in life. It's a gang of rules. It's thousands of rules out here. You ever been pulled over? Like, you can get pulled over. I used to get pulled over for a lot. Back in my day when I was different, when I was different up here, I was 15s. No, I didn't have 15s. Let me calm down. I had 12s, two 12s in the trunk, shaking blocks. My windows was limo tint, car dropped with 18s on them. I would get pulled over for a blink, not putting my blinker on. But 30 cars in front of me just didn't do that. Why you pull me over? You see what I'm saying? So it's a rule though. They be like, well, that's the law. Okay, but these 35 people over here didn't do it. You know what I mean? But I was the only one with tinted windows, a drop car, music blasting, can't see inside. So they decided to be like, all right, well, you know, let me go ahead and pull this over because he fits the description. This car seems like a description that I want to pull over instead of all these other cars over here. You know what I mean? But it all goes back to the main rule. We broke the rule, you know? It sucks. Trust me, it sucks. Because we want to sometimes feel like, oh, well, everybody else is doing this. Cool, I can do it too. That ain't how it works, man. That ain't how it works at all. Ms. Lee, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, of course. They said maybe in July. Okay. Peter got his blue badge in 6 months, or he's saying they gave you blue badges after 6 months. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, we got Super Chat Jonathan in the building. What's up, fam? Good looking. What's going on, Jonathan? Good to see you in the live. What is this behind? This is LA. What is this? Okay, we in Manhattan. All right, we got New York behind us. Thank you much, Jonathan. I definitely appreciate the super chat. Oh, snaps. I'm behind on these comments. Let me go ahead and catch up. But thank you, Jonathan, so much, man. I just got myself some silver just in case. Where did you get it from? And is it physical? Like, you got physical silver, right? They sent it to you? That's what's up. I was actually looking into that and gold. But my main thing is, you know what happens when times like, well, if you look at the last recessions, there's always the people who pull, what's the word? Like, oh man, I can't even think right now. It's the people who's going to take advantage of people looking for opportunity at this time. There's going to be the counterfeit, the fake silver people, and the fake people selling fake silver, people selling fake gold during these times. So I think that's one thing, is really finding the established places that's been established to do invest in that type of stuff during this time. And that's something I haven't found yet. So if you can drop us a link or something on that, on where you bought it from, because that's something I would like to do as well. And shout out to you on that, man. That's a big move right there. That's what's up. I need to do the same. Says, I've heard about Wilbur being on the rise in the future. Okay, where exactly are you guys? Who's Wilbur? I missed y'all whole conversation. Wilbur? I don't know who that is. But I'm going to go ahead and stay out y'all business. You know what I mean? Rogue said, what up, SB? I hope everyone's well. It's getting real and serious out here. My guy, Rogue. You feel me? What's going on, Rogue? That's Rogue from corporate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, fam. Good to see you in the building. He also said he's going to LA on his vacation as well. See, we getting our stock this month. Rogue, you cashing out? I'm cashing it out. Yes, we got in our stock this month. Rogue going on vacation. I'm going on vacation. One of the other homies I was just on Instagram with before I came on live, he said, bro, I'm cashing my stock. I'm going to Laughlin. I was like, let's go. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to you, Rogue. Good to see you in the building tonight. Everybody in the building, if you ain't hit that like button yet, be sure to hit that like button. And listen, Amazon stock, for all my stockholders in here, Amazon is doing pretty good. We need to keep this up for about, what's today, 12? We need to keep this up for what, 4 more days, y'all? Is that when our stock vests on the 16th or something? We need to keep this going for about 5 more days so we can cash the stock. And then what happens until the next time our stock vests. Snaps. Let's see. Jonathan says, the last live you had about why our money not being backed by precious metals. Bro, I'm telling you, did you do research on that? I don't know if you did research on that, but a lot of people, when they research that, it was like, oh, snaps. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's a real thing. It's a real thing. That's a real thing, man. I've been thinking about it, but like I said, I need a trusted source of metals. You know what I mean? Gold, silver, and all that stuff. I have a few YouTubers that I watch when it comes to this type of stuff, and they've dropped the names, but every time they do it, I'm on the road, I'm driving somewhere. You know what I mean? I never like wrote it down, but it's also because I'm about to say I'm procrastinating, but I'm doing other things with my money that's bringing, you know what I mean, immediate return right now. And I'm hoping we got a few more months before stuff starts to tumble, and then maybe I'll get it there, which is not the best way to do it. But no, please let us know your connects. Let me know your connect, because no, I need to do that. I need to stop playing. I need to get me something for real. Okay, you got them from AP and Apex. I've never heard of them. Let me see. Snaps. I wonder if you know, I can save your comment. How do I do that? How do I do that? I forgot to do that. Boom. I think I got it. Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. So now at the end of this live, I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. Good looking, fam. That's what's up. It says they're hovering around $30 an ounce right now. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I think it's up, honestly, from who I've been listening to. It says, yes, silver and copper will be essential. Gold, too. Uh-oh, where are you at? And not just that. I mean, imagine if it gets bad. It's going to be people bargaining out in these streets, which is not like that's happened before. One of the things you guys should check up, I was thinking about doing a vlog, kind of giving my review. It was like a little documentary. It was called Diaries of the Depression. I think that's what it was called. The stuff that went on, we were not taught. We weren't told about everything that went on in the Depression. Some cold, some serious stuff that went on. It's like, yo. But I'll save that for my little review. Julio said they shut down Amazon Fresh warehouse and they transfer some of the workers to I think yeah. Actually, no, I didn't know that. I did a story, one of their press releases, but it wasn't about the warehouse. It was about the corporate side. So I didn't know they shut down the warehouse. Like, they're not going to put everything in the news. That's one thing I noticed last year, because my channel and us, my subscribers, we were the first ones online who ever stated Amazon has started closing down buildings before Big Press did it. So they're going to be doing things like that. That's big news, but they're not going to tell people. You know what I mean? So, dang, that's crazy, man. But it's going on a lot. There's so many businesses that's closing down right now that it's pretty scary. I'm not going to lie, at least to me, because I'm seeing that we can't just, we got to look at everything. And it's just so much, it's so much going on right now. It really is like, how is this going to work? How is this table not going to break? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, it seems like it's gonna be pretty crazy. Super chat, Charlie in the building. What's good, fam? Charlie said, "Hold on, it's not alive until I drop my chat. Hold on." Shout out to Super Chat Charlie. What's going on, fam? It says Super Chat Charlie had to super chill. I resign. You resigned from Amazon? What? What happened? My dude, let us know what happened. What was the final straw? Why did you leave? Hey, listen, I'm not even mad. They're built. This is. I'm going to put in for an application at Costco. Like they're building a brand new one over here. So as soon as they start to say, I probably should Google it because it might be up already. I want to see if I can. You know what I mean? I'll try to shoot for management at Costco. You like Costco? Yes, Costco. You feel me? Yes. 2 exits away from my house. I'm straight. Listen, I won. I won the Amazon game. You got to treat your job, or at least this job, Amazon, as a game. What's your prize? My prize was a home. That's what I needed from this job. I needed the income. I needed the overtime to make sure I qualified. And I needed a company where I had growth so I can get the winning prize of a home. I won. I got what I needed from Amazon. So now if I can go somewhere else, I got the house. I just need to make the payments now. I don't need Amazon. You know what I mean? So win the game, win the prize. So if I got to go to Costco as a manager, and you know what I mean? Like I'm not as sold out with Amazon as I once was. Is it still a fire company? Yes, it is a great company to win the prize. What is your prize that you need in life? Or prizes? I still got other prizes, you feel me, that I'm still using Amazon to collect and use as well while I'm here. But I don't think this train, this ship, you feel me, it's going to be some damage to this ship, in my opinion. Yet we've seen some major damage. They've had the first time ever laying off, big layoffs, you know what I mean? I don't think they're done. You know what I mean? I don't think my position is a safe position. So, you know what I mean? I don't think Amazon is as safe. It is. I think it's one of the safest ships out in this sea, in the storm that we're going to go through. But it's going to be a lot of damage done. And the thing is your part of the ship going to get damaged, you know? But Charlie, what happened, my dude? And I hope you already on to something better. But let us know. What was it? Did you know what I mean? What happened? Lakeisha said, I was an ambassador for a year and I gave the vest back last year. You know what? Here you go. No. But Lakeisha, no. But Lakeisha, no. Lakeisha said, What? She gave the vest back? Did you go on the away team, Lakeisha? Come on, please tell me you went on the away team, though. Listen, if y'all are an ambassador out there, go on the away team. It's a vacation, y'all. I talk about that all the time because it's that dope. Literally, that's one of the best dope work experiences I've experienced. I've said it like a million times, though, so I won't say it no more. Well, at least for the next minute. But after that, I may be liable to say it again if somebody brings it up, though. But why did you give up the vest? I get it. It can be stressful, but ambassador was just such a chill role. Yeah, it could be a headache, but when you think about it, it's just like organization. And that can mean everything, because there were some buildings I was in, departments when I was an ambassador, stuff ain't organized. Like I thought we're going to have this many people, but we have this many people. And I thought we were training from this station to this station, but on this floor, but now you're saying that's all taken. And now we have to go check on the other side. But me, I was like, all right, bet I'll walk across the building with these new associates and we're just going to be wasting time. That's another 20 minutes down. Y'all bad, but we'll get paid to walk over there for sure. You feel me? Listen, I did not let Amazon stress me. That's the thing. Do not let them stress you, because they will stress you. They will stress you. Don't let them stress you. It says, King of Dreams says, who you listen to? Fabulous, J. Cole, Jadakiss. I don't listen to none of them. I used to listen to Fabulous was one of the dudes I used to listen to. Him, Lil Wayne, 50. And that's the people I'm naming. You can tell I don't know none of the new rappers. Listen, I don't really like I'm saying, I don't really like rap now like I used to. If anything, now it's a dope beat. You know what I mean? But the content is death. You know, the content nowadays, it's just not what I'm trying to meditate on. My mind is too powerful to me sitting here meditating on, I'm finna kill him. I'm finna shoot somebody that look just like me. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm about to sell drugs to somebody that look like my auntie. I'm finna go smoke somebody that look just like my brother. Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, my mind is too it's just too important. I mean, it's too valuable to be meditating on that. I'm meditating on books. I'm meditating on vision. I'm meditating on, you know what I mean? My mind is going up. Anything pulling my mind down, you know what I mean? I don't really meditate on that stuff because we think it's just music. We think movies are just movies. We think things that we meditate on is just stuff that we meditate on. Why do you think they call it entertainment? It's television programming. They are programming. You know, it's reasons for these words that they use. But that's just me. I know I went a little deeper than the question of who I listen to, but now I don't listen to none of those dudes. Respect to them though. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I did listen to one of their songs, Fabulous and Jadakiss. No lie, I think it was last night. The reason why I was on Instagram. Shout out to everybody who followed me on Instagram. I got a lot of y'all to write back. I said it every time because the messages be coming in, and I thank y'all for supporting and keeping me posted. But I get a lot of messages, y'all. So give me some time. I'm gonna get back to you guys. But as I was going through Instagram, a reel came up, and it was Jadakiss. Jadakiss, the dude got lyrics. He could spit. You know what I mean? Like he's hit the art of rap. That dude is a spitter. Fabulous, he's a spitter. And so literally last night, a picture, it was a reel of him and Fabulous, and their song was playing. It was a song I never heard. I was like, what song is this? You know what I mean? And Jadakiss was going off. I said, let me see what you're talking about. I clicked on it. I ain't gonna lie. I clicked on it, y'all. Of course, it was talking about the same nonsense, but it sounded dope. I'm not gonna lie. It sounded dope. But then that was it. You feel me? I listened to that song, and I went back to my little stuff I was listening to work out with. But all those dudes are mad talented. They can rap like crazy. So no shade to them. But I'm just real. I try to be real picky on what I let just enter into my mind and stay and influence me. You know. Leah, what's going on? Leah, thank you so much for being tuned into the live tonight. Leah says, I'm going to work at the distribution center. I'm kind of scared. Is it different from the fulfillment center? I never knew Amazon had a distribution center. Amazon distribution center. Never heard of that. Are you going to Walmart distribution center? Y'all, or Leah, where? I've never heard of that. I have no clue. I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of want to Google that right now because I've never even heard of an Amazon distribution center. But I'm pretty sure the main things will kind of be the same. Operations and the way it moves and flows, it may be a little different, but the stress, the workload, Amazon culture is going to be the same. But like I'm saying, Amazon is fair though. You know, Amazon is listen. Amazon's going to work you, but you can work them. You know what I mean? So, just take advantage of it. Whatever Amazon spot you go to, it may be a little, you know what I mean, strenuous, and you're going to be working, but you're going to be able to take advantage there, you know. So just take advantage of the opportunity. I'm gonna have to look into that. I've never even heard of a distribution center. If anybody else has any experience or has been in the distribution center, drop it in there for Leah to give her some tips or some, you know, what your idea or your thoughts of it is. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same, which is not hard. You know what I mean? Listen, most things become hard and become strenuous, or not strenuous, but become a burden because of the way our outlook towards it. Like right now, my outlook has changed on Amazon, which makes it, you know what I mean, like sort of a burden for me. But the first 2 years of me being in Amazon, I hate to say it, I almost loved it. You know what I mean? But it's because my mindset is the way my outlook on it. Either way, if you're a dope worker, associate, you're gonna do great. You know what I mean? No matter what job you go to, you're gonna do great. And Amazon, they are pretty fair when it comes to, they pay on time, you get the vacation, you get the VTO, you get the PTO. It's usually, in every Amazon situation that I've seen, it's usually some sort of chain. Even if you're not trying to go into management, it's usually like an ambassador. It's usually indirects. It's things that you can always flex into to make the job different, and kind of, pass the time by a little bit. So you should be good. Josh says, my current DSP on something. BS, I'm a driver. I believe it, bro. You feel me? You say less, fam. Say less. I believe it already. What they do, what they do, I believe it. Everything that you thinking, I believe it. Them DSPs is wild. But it's the same. Hey, it's just like the warehouse. People think the AMs is wild, and these AMs, you putting all this pressure on us. You want to know why they putting all that pressure on you? Because they got all the pressure on them. It's just it's like levels. Everybody putting pressure on the people under them. But Josh, what you dealing with? What's going on over there? One thing that I have heard with some other drivers who's been hitting me up, they said that they kind of been getting like talked to about customer reviews, which has never happened before. But what's your situation going on over there? I can't even lie. I would say it was cool. It was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I miss it, but I don't. Like, it was a cool gig. I just used to hate some of them routes that was just wow. Like, yo, this is y'all doing the most. You feel me? Like, I literally, for the most part, couldn't take breaks. Just keeping it real, or at least a lunch. You know what I mean? There were times where I would take my breaks sometimes, but there's no way I'm taking both breaks and my lunch. No, I'm not doing that, because I'm not going to get back. It's going to be dark. I'm in people's lawns. I'm not running from dogs. You feel me? So I don't want to be out here wrestling dogs in the dark. Got me on TikTok. You feel me? Delivery driver exposed, choking a chihuahua. No, you know what I mean? So, man, Josh, shout out to you, fam. Man, keep a positive mindset, which is hard. You feel me? Amazon delivery, woo-hoo, that's a challenge. That's a challenge right there, boy. But keep your mind right, man. And if anything, while you're working that job, start to try to look for something better. You know what I mean? Like, while you're working there, to hopefully get up out of that situation, even if it's to the warehouse. And I know people don't like the warehouse, but the warehouse compared to the delivery, in my opinion, I'd rather deal with the issues in the warehouse. But man, yeah, what you going through, man? Let us know. Like you said, are you built for it? Rico, what it do, Rico? FCs are now regional, so that means more OT. Let's go. Hey, listen, in these times, run it. Run the OT. Responsibly, though. Responsibly. Make sure you're getting your rest. Make sure, you know what I mean, your stress levels is not through the roof. And if it is, you may want to just take 1 week off of not doing OT. You want to make sure mentally you're straight during these times, because most people not. You feel me? So we got to make sure that we're level-headed. We got to make sure that we're mentally straight, because a lot of people out here is not. That's actually one of the vlogs I was going to do. I screen recorded because it was popping up on YouTube. People out here wilding. Have y'all seen it? You feel me? I seen it. People in Walmart, you know Walmart. You know they were in Walmart, but they wilding. There was this lady. What was she doing? She was just start throwing stuff and was yelling at everybody. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad, because it's like, what is that person going through? What in the world happened for, you know what I mean, to get somebody to that point? That's like, you're almost gone. But you can tell the person was like a functioning person, but not at that moment. So there's a lot of people, as I stated months ago, I say we're going to get into a time where people are going to snap. It's going to be, and we're going to see a lot more of it. We at the door. We ain't there yet. We going to see, it's going to get worse. And it's going to be people snapping at the gas station. Why? Because their car didn't work. They thought they had some money in there. They thought they was going to get some gas. They ain't getting no gas. Bow, bow, start beating their little, the little, what's that little thing? The little gas pump, throwing it. You don't think you're going to see that? I just seen somebody get ran over at a gas station over a little argument on the internet like 2 days ago. listen, it's gonna be people snapping out here, man. So let us, you feel me? Like, let's be sure that we're making sure we're not running, like in a car. You don't want your car to ever overheat. Once you see that little thing, it shouldn't be going near that red. But if something's wrong with your car and that little thing, your thermometer, whatever that thing is, start going towards that red, you pulling over, you cutting it off. You feel me? Everything to avoid hitting that red, because engine is going to bust or something. It's going to be drastic damage. So you want to be sure at Amazon, especially at Amazon, you want to make sure your stress level does not go over that red mark for you to overheat. For sure. But balance, you know what I mean? You want to have that balance. Work overtime, but be sure that you're not allowing your stress levels to go too crazy. And not just stress. There's people out here with everything going on. There's people out here with depression levels going crazy. There's people out here with all type of stuff. You know what I mean? So be sure to balance your work life and life in general with the way that your mentality and mental mindset is. Balance, you guys, balance. Michael says, I gave up a car so I can afford flying lessons, and I'm going for a PA position. That's what's up. You feel me? I ain't heard nobody talk about flying lessons in years. You feel me? That's what's up. You know what I mean? Once you get your flying thing, you can go ahead and fly me. You feel me? And Rogue. You can fly all of us over to the Philippines, and Jonathan. You feel me? No, I'm just playing. I don't like regular planes, so I'm not gonna hop on a plane with Michael flying. Shout out to you though, Michael. Hey, Amazonian family, but I don't like planes, you know what I mean? So I'm just playing. I wouldn't do that. But shout out to you. That's a big deal. So you gonna be flying planes or what? Like, what made you want to do that? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's deep though, man. Like, that takes some faith. You feel me? That's some faith. Just flying up there on them little private planes and stuff. Congrats, man. Jonathan said it's odd that they're against AirPods usage at Amazon when they give them as raffle ticket prices. Oh, yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. But I mean, hey, it's you know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, it's their show, so if they say, listen, can't nobody come in here unless you got cleats. You feel me? Like, let's go run to sports chalet. You feel me? Is that what it's called now? I forgot, but let's go get these cleats, fam. What is they show? You feel me? Hey, everybody, you can't come in these doors without a tennis racket. Well, let me go get me a tennis racket. What's a tennis racket for? I don't know, but I gotta get it in the building. Oh, shoot. AirPods are a safety write-up. That's a fact. Y'all be safe out there. King of Dreams says, what's that? Michael just put on a Pooh Shiesty mask. And hey, I'm pretty sure there used to be people doing all type of stuff to hide them AirPods, putting on beanies. Oh, yeah, beanie. Listen, I'm not encouraging this, you know what I mean? Because you can forget you got something on, or you know what I mean? And it just, boom, oh, you got an AirPod? SD, they caught me. Hey, listen, I told you not to do it. But yeah, I was a PA, so I would always catch people. And I'd be like, bro, I see you got an AirPod right there. Oh, I'm not gonna get it right up, right? So just be careful, man. Be careful. And honestly, it's really not worth your job. It ain't even worth the write-up. Because once you get one, what is final? What you need? 2 to get final? To get, what is it, 3? I don't even remember. Because I ain't trying to get one. You feel me? They were like, how many do you need? Listen, I don't even want to know because I ain't getting one of them, But be careful out there, y'all. But a Pooh Shiesty mask, that may do the trick. I'm just, yeah, I think King of Dreams is right. King of Dreams, you feel me? He be doing it. You can tell. He be out there stowing with his Pooh Shiesty mask on, AirPods on, listening to Fabulous Jadakiss. Oh, snap. Shout out to my dude, King of Dreams. Jonathan says, I'm aware it's a safety issue. I do agree with having no place in a warehouse setting. I feel you on that. Julio said, I was with the new hire for 4 days, but I did not get to finish with them because they needed me for picking. Yep. It sucks. I'm telling you, and you'll be doing a great job with them. You binding with them. You know what I mean? Vibing with them. It's all cool. And then, you think you got one more day until you come in the next day like, oh, we need you over here. But what about, oh, yeah, we're going to have somebody else coming in. All right. You know what I mean? It sucks. But welcome to Amazon. You feel me? There's no, everything can go anywhere at any moment at Amazon. Stuff can change at the last minute. That's just the way it is. Shalom. What's going on, Shalom? Good to see you in the chat today. She said, stay professional at work, get the check and bounce. That's a fact. That's some wisdom if I ever heard such. Let me just go in, clock in, get your money, go home. Somebody's like, no, I want drama. I want to gossip. Oh, good idea. I need my music. I can't work in pure silence. However, if I get caught again, I'm done for it. Well, as long as you know that, you know what I mean? As long as you know the consequences, but it ain't worth it. Unless unless start looking for another job, you know what I mean? To like, just in case. Because one thing you don't ever want to do, you don't want to just get fired and not have nothing. You know what I mean? And just snaps, I got fired. And then start looking. You don't ever want to do that, because them 2 weeks of not having paid, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it may be, because I'm still seeing a lot of people saying it's hard to get a job right now. You know what I mean? You don't want to get caught in there over headphones. You know what I mean? But we all are our own people, and you're gonna do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I just want to, make sure, would love to see the best for you, man. And best thing always is preparation. So if you are gonna live on the edge, you feel me? Just make sure you got a parachute on your back just in case you fall off. Jonathan says, yo, SB, you are a Star Wars fan. Did you get the Star Wars related award on PT? I think I saw something about that. That was like a phone tool. A phone tool? Is that what you're talking about? I think a phone tool, right? If not, then I'm tripping. But literally, I'm at the point, I don't be paying attention to any extra curriculum with Amazon. I don't want to hear it on the job. I'm so disconnected from what I was in Amazon. I was 1,000% invested into the company. Now, cash me out. So anything that's not my work, my standard of work that I need to do, I don't need to be paying attention, fam. I know. I'm not sure. But what is that about? Johnny says, STL8 in the house. Shout out to Johnny. What's going on with you, fam? Good to see you. Everybody in the building, if you ain't hit that like button yet, be sure to hit the like button real quick. Let's see. All right, who got? Jonathan says, don't take it personal. Think of it as they're watching out for you. It's really a safety issue. If you're not aware of what's going on in your surrounding, it's already loud as it is. True, but they didn't look out for nobody else. You know what I mean? Because he was saying there was other people as well. They didn't look out for none of them. It was just like, you. Let me holler at you real quick. But you know what I mean? Hey, what do you say? If you have AirPods, I'm tracking. But no, definitely, as Jonathan was saying, you want to make sure you're aware of your surroundings for sure. Oh well, Rico. Ask your manager for music to be played with the speakers. That's what my site is doing. They have music being played. We used to do that too. That always was lit. Having the speakers blasting in the background. But then you're gonna have some associate's gonna come. I don't like that type of music. whatever. Because I was the one who was like, listen, if we playing music, we playing everything. We gonna play what they want to hear. We playing what they want to hear, and we playing what they want to hear. That's how I was. It was never just one genre. I'm just saying. You feel me? I was like, no, everybody's gonna have a chance to hear something. But it would always be somebody complaining about something. You know what I mean? I don't like country music. I can't work to this. I get it. You feel me? I got a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. How do you like me now? I feel you, but just enjoy it, fam. You feel me? Like people really think like they gonna die. Like people like, I just can't listen to this. It's like, bro, if you don't go back to Stove Station 222 and finish that pallet over here mad at Garth Brooks. Why does Garth Brooks got you in your feelings right now, fam? You supposed to be from the hood and Garth Brooks got you in your feelings? For real? Oh my gosh. It's like, yo, why does music bother you that much? And it'll be the flip side too, where if it's a rap song playing, somebody's like, oh gosh, this is murder to my ears. It's like, chill, bro. There's no cuss, you know what I mean? Because I'll play the clean version. You know, everybody, you know, because if we're going to do it, we got to be fair with it, you know? Oh, snap. Sorry, let me see what we got going on. But no, that was always dope, though. Playing music was lit. We used to love playing music. Why Rico don't be that guy? Y'all crazy. Let me see. Crypto says, when will Blue Badge reopen? That goes by, I think it varies by building, if I'm not mistaken. So that's something I wouldn't know. You should probably just run that by your HR and ask them, is there some type of time estimation that I can look forward to for getting my Blue Badge? Just ask them. They probably should have something for you, like you know, some type of information. Javier, what's going on? He says, when I used to work at Amazon fulfillment center, they didn't trip about AirPods. If you were a water spider from time to time, no one tripped on water spiders. True, but that was probably right during that shutdown, during the shutdown of Earth, when they shut everything down but Amazon and all the big companies. Yeah, everything was a free for all. As an associate, y'all was living the dream. As a PA, you feel me? It was rough, but yeah, at that time they didn't want to take people, you know, get on people about AirPods because if then they ain't gonna have nobody to work. You know what I mean? Because people literally at that time, that's like almost back when it was like unlimited VTO. People just walk out whenever they wanted. It was wild back then. But before all that, Amazon was very strict. Amazon didn't even allow you to have your phone inside the building, or not inside the building, inside the, you know, once you go through, like once you came in the building, there's a side where all the lockers are. And if you guys seen those now, you're probably like, huh, what's that for? That's cool. That's lockers. Weird. I never used that. Well, back that was what Amazon standard. Once you go through them turn doors, they used to, if you have a phone, lockers. And you can't even get your phone until break time. So they didn't play with phones back then. They got very relaxed within these last few years once the whole shutdown happened. So but it seems like they're trying to go back to that. I don't know. But yeah, during the shutdown, it was a free for all. People was doing what they wanted to do. People was like, I would be like, hey, let me get you the wire spider from boom to boom to boom. All right. 2 minutes later, they gone. It's like, yo, what in the world? They was literally doing what they wanted to do. They just went home because they had unlimited VTO. Can you imagine that today? No, because all y'all will be off. Y'all be like, all right, I'm off. I'm home. I'm out. Says, yep. Jonathan says, yep. Physical got several 1 ounces rounds from credible sources. Nice. That was at 8:50. Am I behind? Oh yeah. All right. Let me catch up on these comments. Look, y'all commenting today. Let me go ahead and catch up real quick. I'm tracking TOT and AirPods consistently. Rogue said, try SD what's that? Bullion or JM, gold and silver. I got some silver as well. Nice. I'm starting this as well. Good looking, fam. Good looking, Rogue. Any of y'all looking to, and now I'm not endorsing this because I ain't even looked at it yet, but Rogue, this is somebody I work with. We work in the same building. He's saying that they're pretty official. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to check it out. I'm looking for gold or silver. That's what's up. Good looking on that, Rogue. And Jonathan. Good looking, Jonathan, as well. He says, yeah, I'm cashing it out as well. I'm telling you, my Amazon stock getting cashed immediately. Lakeisha says, I do my job. I never wear AirPods. I stay to myself and stay out of trouble. Me neither. I never wore AirPods just because I was so loud. Not vocally. It's just I stand out. You feel me? 6'3", And in the warehouse, I was super in shape. You feel me? A PA, everybody knew me. I can't hide from nobody. You feel me? I would try to hide. You feel me? And like, SB, get over here. We see you over there trying to pack on wall 299 by yourself. Come over here. Like, I couldn't do nothing in the building. You feel me? Because I was standing out. So I definitely wasn't finna try to risk it with some AirPods or nothing like that. But those of you that do, I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm just here to try to give the best advice. But yeah, I feel you, Lakeisha. I couldn't do that either because of that situation. If I did do that, there would be somebody who would do the same thing that they did to I think it was Josh. Go and run and tell somebody. They won't tell me. They won't tell my man. They won't tell anybody on my shift because my shift was lit. They let me do whatever I want. My OMs, AMs, everybody was like, because I brought those results. So they was like, yo, whatever you want to do, you do it. But that don't mean somebody who didn't like that to see me in that position wouldn't have ran and told somebody. You know what I mean? So got to cover yourself. Jonathan says, I tried those too, but they were low in stock at the time. People are buying it. Gang people are buying it right now for sure. Jay Stern said, if you need a trusted source, okay, are well known to buy precious. Nice. I'm saving yours too. It seems like we got you guys are kind of on the same places, so I'm definitely gonna check them out. What's that? Umi Sunflower says, so I just got an offer letter for Blue Badge today, but also got 5 VTO opportunities. I don't know what's going on in Tucson. First off, shout out to you, Umi. Shout out to you for getting that Blue Badge. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I say it all the time. I was ecstatic when I got my little conversion to go to Blue Badge. So shout out to you, congrats to you. Keep killing it, keep up the hard work. And you got 5 VTO opportunities. Now listen, you feel me? I'm not the one to say, well, actually, I am the one to say no to VTO, but just use it responsibly. Is your bills? Here's some questions. Umi, is your bills paid? Is your cell phone paid, Umi? You got credit cards that need to be paid? Is your refrigerator full? Umi, is your gas tank full? Umi. What else we got to look at? You got any personal debt? Those type of things, you know what I mean? If you cool, do you? I'm taking a vacation, but I'm getting paid for it. That's I forgot though. I'm getting paid for it. But I might take extra day and just use VTO. I mean, not VTO. What's that? VTO? No. UPT. So I may miss out on 12 hours. Man, I don't like the way that sounded coming out of my mouth right now. I don't think I'm going to go on and do that. It rolled off the tongue. It just didn't even taste good. So maybe I won't do that. But listen, if you're going to do it, if you're going to do it, just do it responsibly. Make sure there's food in your refrigerator. Make sure your bills are paid. Please make sure your gas is in your car. You'll be surprised how many people I have seen take VTO, go home, not have no food to eat. They need me to come behind them in my car to push them all the way home. Oh, listen, just please be all of you guys out there. If you're trying to take VTO, please be responsible with it. Please. People will talk about you, right? And it's not funny. But me being a PA, other associates, they would come to me. I don't know why he's taking VTO. He just said he didn't have enough money to yada, yada, yada. I'm like, in front of them, I'm serious face. Like, oh, really? Man, well, let's just hope on that. I keep it PC. Here, we laughing, we having fun. But people know, you know what I mean? Be responsible. But Umi, in your situation, hey, if you got all your responsibilities are taken care of, live it up. You know what I mean? Do what you're going to do. It's all right. DJ Reezy said, where's everyone getting this precious metal money? I have bills to push to right. You feel me? Everybody dropping their little investment website. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. But DJ Reezy, I'm sure you got some overtime. You a PA. I know you got some investment money. Don't try to play us. You feel me? Yeah. Uncle Jeff probably in here. He got his little goons in here watching. It's all right though. You can let it be known. We know you invest in DJ Reezy. But no, we've been getting some overtime. So Jonathan says, you think Amazon would still be cool if we were if we negotiate for precious metals instead of RSUs? I don't know. I think that'd be kind of tricky. But I mean, it's the same way as RSUs though, because I was gonna say it'd be kind of tricky because just how the price fluctuates so much. But that's exactly what goes on with the RSUs. Nah, I don't think they'll do it because, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's like a whole nother field, you know, in my opinion. Like, because then they're gonna have to have brokerages, you know what I mean? Like they have to deal with all that. And then I don't know. I don't think they will because it's going to be way more work. You feel me? And it might like a cost. It'll probably cost them more. In my opinion, I could be wrong. But what if they had offered me? I'll take the RSUs. I'm not gonna lie, just because I need the cash now. You know what I mean? Like I have I have things that I'm trying to put on now to bring quick returns. And then, but the gold and the silver, that's not a quick flip. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want that, at least not right now. Now, if they were giving me, because I just got, with my pay raise, I just got 74 RSUs with that. I think it was 74. I just accepted it yesterday and I had it sitting in there for like a month. But stocks, that's basically stocks for you guys that don't know. I got 74 and I accepted it. Now, let's say if they had an option, do you want 74 stocks or do you want the, 60 gold coins or whatever? Give me the stocks. But let's say if I already had, 100 stocks or something like that. All right, you know what? Let me go ahead and get them coins because I'm sitting pretty nice. I got a nice little nest egg over here when it comes to the cash and the RSUs. All right, let me go ahead and set that aside for, for the long-term return. Because everything that I put in for silver and gold, I'm not even going to cash out until stuff hits the fan. You know what I mean? That's not a month. Oh, let me see if silver goes up. Nah, like that. That's just me spending that money. That's basically me doing a currency exchange. I'm turning my dollars into gold forever until I need it. Like that's not even something I want to bring back to cash, which I'm pretty sure that's all the same thing you guys are doing. But some people don't. Some people want to do it because silver has gone up and all that stuff and they flip it. But Too Easy says, followed you and DM'd you on Instagram. Been making music since I was 11. Okay. From Huntsville, Alabama. Very passionate about music and helping people from the best version of. That's what I'm talking about. Sounds like you got your head on your shoulders, my dude. That's what's up. And if you've been doing it since you was 11, you sound like you're pretty serious. I'll definitely, now not tonight, because once this live is over, your boy got some cold stones. You feel me? So my time and attention is going to that. You feel me? I'm going to go crazy on this cold stones. And then I wanted to do some writing tonight. I did some a little earlier because I got another EP coming out on top of the new single. I got a new single coming out on the 16th. Y'all be sure to check that out. It's called I'm on My Grind. I would play it right now, but my laptop is being used for the live. But shout out to you, fam. Like I say, I'm glad that's your goal, to make people the best versions of themselves. We need more of that. That's one reason why I do it. One of my things I for the YouTube and everything is to change the narrative and to, motivate people and all that good stuff. So that's what's up. I'm definitely going to hit you on there. Definitely going to check out your stuff too, for sure. Shout out to you, my dude. But you know what? I will, if anything, I'll just hit you with checking your stuff out. Nah, I don't want to do that because the way Instagram works is general messages. No, what is it? It's regular messages, general messages, then requests. My request is heavy right now. So I'm pretty sure it goes, that's where when new people send me a message, it goes there. So I'm sure it's in there. Because I want to check your stuff out. So I'm going to check your stuff out and we'll chop it up. But if it's a few days, forgive me. But I low-key want to chop it up tonight because I'm off. And you know what I mean? I'm going to be just eating ice cream. And I don't ever just like to just do nothing while I'm eating. Like I'm always doing something. I'm watching something on YouTube or you know what I mean. So I would love to check your stuff out for sure. Perfect Gematria says, I seen in British Columbia and in Canada they got 70 hours of PTO per year. Psh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all. We definitely need that over here. We need that a quarter. You feel me? We need that a week. Oh no, not a week, but we definitely need that over here for sure. Favoritism, yes. Woo wee. Y'all know I did a vlog on that, right? Y'all better go ahead and look at my videos. I did the favoritism at the warehouse and favoritism in the delivery side. And I think I'm gonna do one on favoritism in corporate because a few people asked me that. It's like, hey, you talked about can there be favoritism in corporate? I mean, I'm not saying that it can, but I'm not saying it can't though. But yes, it definitely can. But I don't think I'm doing a vlog on that though. So wait, what did I say? I work at a distribution center and they distribute packages all over the country. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I never even heard of the distribution centers. That's dope. I'm gonna have to look into that. So they're a little different than the fulfillment centers. Nice. Where are they at? I've never even seen one. All I've seen is the regular facilities. I need to see if they got one out here in Arizona. I might want to switch over to that. I've never seen that in what is that? Job Finder? I've never seen that in there. So, but I guess I can try to throw it in there and see if I find one. There's a way. How do I do this, man? There's a way that I can put my screen so you guys can see. Present setting. I need to find that out because I want to go into my my A to Z right now and show you guys, and we can just look together. That would be like super dope. But it's all right. Deuces down. What's good, fam? What's good? Good to see you in the building, my guy. Good to see you. Been a minute. Said, what's going on? It's your boy SB. Hey, yo, what up, fam? Hope everything's good with you. Quick update. I joined ASC. What's okay? That's what's up. That's what's up. Congrats. That's what's good, fam. That's what's good. Good to see you. I know it's been a few weeks since we've been on the live. Deuces down. He always be he at least comes in to tap in with us. So thank you much for always showing support, fam. And congrats on that. Congrats. Let's keep leveling up. That's what I always be saying with everybody. Even if it ain't at Amazon, if it is in Amazon, wherever, even if it's, if it's not leveling up in a position, level up mentally. You feel me? Level up as a person, I'm back in my leveling up stage when it comes to physically. Ooh, I've been in this gym. Something tough, boy. I ain't got my supplements in here, but you feel me? I've been taking it. You know what I mean? You're gonna see a whole new SB in like 2 weeks. I don't play. When I get focused, it's up. It's done. It's already done. I just need to see it. It just needs to happen. But yes, I'm back on my physical fit. I have not been playing. That's what I'm doing. What's his name? My fault. Man, where you go? Too easy. That's what I'm doing after. I'm gonna take a few bites of my Cold Stone, but I'm going to the gym. So now I'm definitely gonna listen to your stuff because I'm in the gym. So I mean, but I'll probably it'll be like listen to like a few songs because I gotta have my songs to push me. You know how you got your gym songs, them songs that push you through. Because one thing I tried to do during this time in the gym, I haven't taken any pre-workout. I was big on I would always take pre-workout before the gym because you go crazy. I ain't taking no pre-workout, so I just been using that music to really give me that push to kill it in the gym. Oh, but I need to catch up on these comments. Sorry, y'all. Vision said, "What up, SB? What up, Vision? How you doing? Good to see you, fam. I ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see you in the building. Everybody in the building. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like for me real quick." Jonathan says, "Y'all get tennis right? Lucky." Noel said, "I stayed on the cold side, so I could keep them AirPods in. Full face beanie with the AirPods in. See, yep, people be on it. Says, yeah, phone tool. Okay, so I seen the phone tool. I didn't even read it though. I just opened it. It was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And then I got right back to work. My job, it's literally like boom, 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 boom all day. So I don't even really I have some K-nets I got to catch up on because I'm like, yo, You know what I mean? If I might miss something, literally, if I'm trying to do a KNet at the same time I'm running my sites, um, like that's how busy my stuff is. So I seen it, but I didn't know what you had to do or what it was about, so I didn't really look into it. And I try to like collect the phone tools too. I think I'm at like 72 phone tools or something like that, somewhere around there. Says yeah. That's messed up. I just hung up on my dad, y'all. I just hung up on my dad. My pops. My fault, pops. But I'm on live right now, pops. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you back afterwards. So. But yeah, let's see. Perfect Jamasha says they was playing music in my site, but the back half PAs were all Indian and they were playing and an associate complained. So they see, I'm telling you, it's always that one. And listen, like now that's all they was playing. It's like any PA or anybody who's providing the music, they should know. Listen, you see who's out there. Play something for everybody. You know what I mean? 20 minutes of this, 20 minutes of that, 20 minutes of that, or just mix it up. But it always did suck when you have one person and all the music is shuts off. That would always be trash. And sometimes they just did it just to do it, just because they wasn't having a good day. They didn't care about the music. They just wanted to get the music cut off because everybody wanted it. So they was like, all right, well, I'm gonna get it cut off. Like it's sad, but it's people like that, man. It's some people in these warehouses. People be going through stuff. You know what I mean? And they'll mess it up for everybody. They're like, I'm not having a good day, so no one else is. Cut it off. It's like, okay, we see how it is. We see how it is. Let me see. Perfect Gematria says music sometimes be making the time go slower if they play too much. Jonathan say, yo, SB, how you feel? They finally decide we don't have to wear our mask anymore. It's about time. I ain't even know. I ain't been paying attention. We haven't had no mask talk in our building. They're trying, like, we work at corporate, so they still trying to convince us to come to the office before we even could put on a mask. We've been at home for the last few months, but they finally made it official. I'm actually going to do a vlog on that. That might be the next one I think I had on the list, but we finally have our return to office date. Seattle, like the main corporate, their main date was May 1st, but they didn't know about us. We're like a subdivision, so they was like, we already only going to the office one day, but they just like literally last week told us we returned back to office in June or something like that. They just told us so that's pretty trash, but they haven't said anything about no mask or nothing like that yet. DJ Reezy said sometimes giving the team options ends up with them arguing. Facts. Usually have me turn into a dad mode and say decide on something to get nothing. Yeah, I never really gave them options. I would give them song requests, but I would let them know, listen, we playing everything. You know what I mean? If you got a certain song, I'll throw it in rotation, bet when that time comes, but we playing everything, So I feel you on that. How long does it take to be able to cross train? I think once you get through a learning curve, which is a month, DJ Reezy, right? Or Jonathan or Rogue. But I think it's around like a month. Once you get through your learning curve, then you should be good to cross train. Daniela, I work at a fulfillment center now. They let people wear headphones. What? But only a specific type? That's what's up. See, now why can't they do that? Like, but I don't get it. Why is it just a specific type that doesn't fall out or something, or you can still hear it? I think AirPods would be the best ones to have because in your AirPods, you can put it on, it's a certain mode. I have AirPods. I forgot what it's called, but it's like you have them in your ear, but it sounds like you can hear everything. You can snap and be playing music loud and you can hear it. That's why like I love AirPods because they also have the other mode where it's called, whatever it's called, but you can block out all the sounds. You can flip it, press a little button, and then all the outside noise goes away. And all you hear is your headphones. Fire. But you feel me? If you want to hear, like there's sometimes I've done that where I'm around people or something like that, and I have my music playing. I'm like, you know what? I'll cut my music off. And I got it to where I hear everything on the outside. So people think I'm listening to music. Nah, you feel me? I'm scoping y'all out. I'm listening to every word y'all saying. So I don't know why they just don't use the AirPods. I mean, maybe because they don't know which mode you have it on, but AirPods is lit. You can have music playing and completely hear what's going on outside. AirPods is hard. I always said to myself, I ain't never spending more than $100 for some headphones. You crazy. But I did it though. I don't regret it at all either. Those are some great headphones. Jose, what's going on, Jose? How you doing? It says San 3. Shout out to San 3. We got another San 3 associate here. Shout out to you guys, man. It says it's VTO every day. Then on Saturday, they're scrambling for help, at least in singles and pack singles. I can imagine pick 2. It happens. That happens. You know what I mean? It happens. But, man, I didn't think San 3 would have VTO like that. You guys are like, that's a big old building. And it's not too many fulfillment centers in San Diego. At least from the last time I was there, I know they have like delivery stations and stuff, but man, I thought you guys would be super busy right about now. But shout out to you though, Jose. Thank you much for being tuned into the live. It all works for good. Thank you so much for being tuned in. If y'all haven't hit the like button, hit the like button one time. Hit the like button. It says great live SB. Why don't they allow near earbuds? Clip the earbud near on your ears like rings and have the volume low enough so only you hear it. Huh. I've never even heard of those. That might be what Danielle was talking about. Because they said at their building they have only certain type of headphones they can use, or maybe that's it. I've never even heard those type of headphones, so that's deep. I don't know. Maybe just because it is, they don't want to risk it. You got to remember, y'all, Amazon is one of the highest companies when it comes to injuries, or at least not companies, warehouses when it comes to injuries. Imagine how much more that will go up with AirPods and headphones. You know what I mean? Like they already have enough scrutiny when it comes to injury. Literally, every time I'm doing my research, because I research different stories and topics for Amazon. Honestly, because I like to see what's going on with the company. Like it's a dope company. I'm not gonna lie, I like the company, so I like to see what's going on. That pops up a lot. Like I think it's just an article that came out like 2 days ago of some more updated injuries. I'm like, yo, these folks is wild. But imagine how much more that would go up. Their injuries. Amazon, they're big. You know what I mean? They're known for injury, so that might be a reason why they just totally dismiss that. Like, nah, let's not even go in that direction. Jose said 2 months VTO at San 3, then Saturday, not enough workers. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Hey, what up, dude? What up? Good to see you. Shout out to dude in the building. Good to see you. She said, hey, team, I start back to day shift next week. I will miss my night shift. What? Why did that happen? That's what's up, though. I mean, right? Is that a good thing? Why did they move? Did you decide to go over there? Was it them? Man, that's a big move. I was actually thinking about that because I'm on day shift, but I'm a night. You know what I mean? I'm spooky hours. That's just me. You feel me? I'm just a spooky hours type of guy. I've always worked spooky hours, and if you guys is new here, we call spooky hours the graveyard shift. Or we call the graveyard shift spooky hours. But I've always worked the spooky hours, and it's just like my body is still to this day like hardwired to it. Like I just come alive when it's nighttime and like, man, I'm just awake. So I was thinking about going to night shift, but it's like it's a big difference. Then your whole world kind of changes. One thing I love about day shift, Earth still goes on. You get off work and it's still, you know what I mean? You can still be productive. But not at night shift, you better go to sleep. You feel me? And get ready for the next day. But I don't know. Is that a good thing? You went to back half days. Was it your decision, their decision? Man, why? Why'd you do that? I wanted to switch because I would like more money. Just being honest. That's why I was like, if I go to night shift, I can get another extra $1 or whatever it is. The shift differential. I'm not sure what it is over here at corporate, but I heard it was nice. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about it, but I was like, Jonathan said, I miss VTO. I know I ain't even heard that in my building in a minute. See, Deuces Down said VTO is only half the problem. Anytime pay is the other thing that keeps you broke. I see that in A to Z all the time. What is that? You know what I mean? Anything new that they be trying to, you know what I mean? Advertise. I don't even be looking twice. I read maybe 4 words and that's it. Because I don't need nothing new. I don't need new payments, new this. Nah, I'm old school. You know what I mean? Give me my money. Give me my week's pay. Keep it normal. I've seen that in my A to Z plenty of times. Don't got a clue what it is. They make it seem happy. It's always a smiley, somebody smiling in the picture. You feel me? What is it? Anytime pay. You feel me? They make you look happy. I'm like, man, it kind of intrigues me. You feel me? Like, these people are all happy with anytime pay. Maybe I should try it out. But like I say, it gets about 4 words in, and it's like, I got better stuff to do. But what is that though? And it keeps people broke? I definitely don't need to know what that is. Lakeisha said, I know people that take a whole week of VTO. And she said, how? They probably don't have that much responsibilities. You know what I mean? Imagine. I thought to myself, if I would have known about Amazon right after high school, I don't know if they was open. Yeah, they had to be. Yeah, I'm sure. My bad. But there was a whole nother beast back then, so I don't think I would have done that. But imagine if Amazon is how it is now. Back when I was in high school, why work? And it may sound crazy. Why work anywhere else? Like, I'm gonna do a vlog. I got 2 friends who just got promoted, and it's one of the dudes. I'm gonna say his name in the vlog and all that stuff. Give him a big shout out, him and her. But we both came into corporate at the same time. But he was one of the dudes who, like, you know, went from this building to that building. He just got promoted. My dudes went to a L5. You feel me? So I'm just like, it's just super dope because he was somebody. Dude's a beast. You feel me? Absolute beast. When it just projects and always super involved, beast. But he should have been. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, those people who, why are they not promoted yet? And it gets you mad. Like, yo, this is the reason why I'm frustrated with this system. But to see those people who really put in those work, see the fruit and see them elevate, super dope. But the reason why I say that, why did I just say that? I was going somewhere with this. Where was I going with that? Anyways, man, what was I about to say? The responsibilities when it comes to the VTO, they probably just don't have that many responsibilities. Oh, that's what I was talking about, the high school. So these people were so invested into the company, they've been with it so long, and boom, 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 they're just climbing up. And I thought to myself, like, man, if I would have came to Amazon earlier, where would I be at now? If I would have been here 6 years, you feel me? Like, I would have been, you know, like that's a whole other ball game right there. But to the VTO question, they probably just ain't got no responsibilities in a good way. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but imagine if you came to Amazon out of high school, you balling. You can like really do your thing if you have the right mindset. You can be a step above. You know, you can really in 2 years be in a position to buy a home. You know what I mean? Have your spot. You know, have your car. You know, so maybe it's just people. I mean, I don't know because you know the people, but if they're younger, they could just be good on finances. They don't have that much stuff to pay, so they like, yo, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this VTO and chill. DJ Reezy said, I've been on medical leave since March 20th and won't be back until May 21st. I'm about to have a whole new team when I get back. That's what's crazy. Yep. Come back in 6 months, come back in 2 months, it'd be like 5 new people. Like, yo, you the new guy now. You was running the show. You gone for a few months, come back, and you the new guy now. Yes, I know what you mean on that. And I hope you're feeling better too, man, when it comes to that medical leave. Deuces Down said VTO. Okay, I think. Oh no. VTO is only half the problem. Anytime pay is the other half. That will keep you broke. They get addicting, but $800 a week sounds a lot better than 3. Wait, so they giving you money? What's up with see now you come on, Deuces Down. You finna make me go do some research now. So you was getting 3, but now you're getting 800 with anytime pay. How? Does anybody else on here use Anytime Pay? Is it good? Is it worth it? I might have to try it out. That sounds pretty good. 974 RSU is nice. Yeah, it was somewhere. Yeah, it was somewhere around there. But I can't cash it. I have I have stock that cashes that vest this month. But with the promotion, they don't vest until next year. Like, bruh, I can't say what I'm gonna say, but these ain't gonna be worth nothing back to Biden. You feel me? It's like, y'all trying to play me. You feel me? Like, you gonna give me this a year later? I see what you're doing here. But I'm cashing the ones that I can the 16th of this month for sure. He says, as for investments, I want to invest in some land, but the way that our currency looks is making it difficult to make a decision on that. Yeah, I think the best right now for me, like I hear you, facts. One thing like I said, that's still a goal of mine: financial freedom, and I would love to like be self sufficient with land and all that stuff. I would love that. But yeah, I would have to have like a lot of cushion, a lot of capital saved up first before I make any moves. And then it's like, I don't think I would even do that right now with the way rates are. It's a lot of variables, but I think the main thing is being able to do it, to have the finances to do it. Step one, make the money. You know what I mean? First, I think most of us are there. But I think I think that's land is still it's land. You know what I mean? Like I'm to me, that's one of land. Come on, you know. So I'm still shooting for that. Like I said, I would love to have it to where it's self sufficient, which I don't think I'll have. Well, I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't think it'll be like that in Arizona. Maybe I would have to go to like a Texas or somewhere Midwest, to where you can have like a well or some type of water flow. And like, I would love to have some livestock. I'm just saying, you feel me? Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You feel me? I don't want to go to the store no more. Like, imagine being set up like that. But people did. It was our country. It was a lot of people who were set up like that. Where they go? You know what I mean? But I feel you on that, fam. Jill, what's going on, Jill? Good to see you in that building. What is behind me right now? Are they just walking down the street? Hold on, let me change this. This ain't rubbing me. I need something to give me some inspiration in my background. Okay, they in New York though. All right, we go. Since I'm going to Cali next week, we'll throw the Pacific Coast Highway on here. Oh snaps! I just said when I was going to Cali, huh? We throw the one freeway on there. Let's go. We throw the one freeway on there. Let's go, Cali. Ooh, I can't wait. Let's go. Do a vlog right there with that in the background. Fire. Yo, I'm kind of excited. I think I'm going to do that. I might have to go do a driving tour. I remember I used to do that back in the day when I lived in Cali. Like when I was younger, though, I used to do certain things for inspiration. Me and the homies, I'm like, yo, let's go to where we went to not Hollywood Hills. It's Hollywood. What is it? Is it Hollywood Hills? I don't know. Some spot. I think it was Hollywood. Wherever it was, like there's some real nice neighborhoods out there in Hollywood. Big old mansions. I would love to go out there and just get inspired by it. All right, my bad. I got distracted. Jill said, "Hello, SB, working a lot of VET." Jill, collect your money. Do it. Handle that. Work that VET. Pay off your bills. Pay off your debt. Enjoy life. Try to make your money. Make some money. You keep doing it. I don't like that bridge. I've been on that bridge. I think way too big. It's like, yo, why is this bridge so big? All right, my bad, Joe. Johnny said working on an Amazon warehouse for at least 4 years and still stuck on an L1. Nothing to be proud of. Vince, and I know it sounds crazy, but this is the thing, though. I used to think the same thing, Johnny. But there's some people they don't want to go higher, and I've seen people lose their job going higher when they shouldn't have been there. Like there's some people, they just not made to be a PA. They're not made for leadership. I'm just saying. There's like there's people who went in that I've seen who was comfortable as an L1 and then they went into that L3, got fired. So it just depends. It depends on your life. It depends on your responsibilities. It depends on what you want out of life, where you're going in life. Because, eventually, your pay is going to be maxed out. And then it's like, that's all you can get forever, So if your lifestyle is, if you're comfortable with that lifestyle, at that maxed out L1 pay forever, hey, who am I to judge anybody, Like, there's nothing wrong with that. What if somebody just doesn't want no crazy lifestyle? Bet. Like there's people that still like that. But I feel where you're coming from. Now, I see what you're saying though. I feel where you're coming from, but I've seen the flip side of people being in that position for a long time. And it wasn't really because they may have had other reasons why. Like let's say me, right? Or somebody who wants to create their own business. They may not want to have any leadership or go and cross into salary because they're not going to get paid more money. Like they're not going to be getting. They'll lose out on that overtime. Any overtime is not going to be paid. That's way more responsibility. And why do that if you're like you can be an L1 at Amazon, work a gang of overtime and just have capital, build money, building up finances, getting extra finances, working that overtime and using that money to invest in their barbershop, invest into their whatever their corporation is or business that they're starting. You know what I mean? So if somebody has that type of mindset, bet, like they don't want to work for a job forever. So they'll stay at an L1, work a gang of overtime, put their money into something that they want to create. So it can be different variables. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you're just an L1 for 4 years with no plan, I think that's the whole thing in life. It's not really where you're at. It's about where you're going, and not just where you're going, but your plans, where your vision. Now, if you're an L1 for 4 years with no vision, that's probably a problem. You know what I mean? I think that's more so a problem. If you're at L4 or L1 for 4 years, but if you have a massive plan that you're working on, as I was just saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna be here for 6 years because if I work 5 days or 6 days a week, I can make this much and I'll make this much a month. And out of that much that I make in a month, I take this much and put it into this business that I'm doing. And this is bringing, you know what I mean? Like if somebody's moving like that, which there are people that are, you know what I mean? I think they're doing better than some ops managers in Amazon. You feel me? I think they're doing better than people who's getting paid. You know what I mean? So it all depends how you look at it and the full story, the full scope of the situation. In my opinion, that's just my little humble opinion. You feel me? I'm not what I say ain't law, Johnny. But shout out to you, Johnny. Shout out to Jill. All y'all that's tuned in right now. Be sure to hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button yet? If you ain't, hit that like button. Jonathan says, my go-to gym music is Hungry by Rob Bailey. I've never heard of that at all. But the word hungry just made me thirsty, though. if that did anything, it just made me thirsty. So shout out to Rob Bailey for that. My water's way in the other room. But is it up-tempo? I'm not going to lie. I like up-tempo stuff when I'm working out. Definitely on the treadmill. But, you know what I mean? Music is music. Something, it's a song will touch you. Matter of fact, though, I'm going to start that, though, just because I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check that out, Jonathan. Says on your call, what says you can call your dad, family matters. No, facts. I'm going to call him. I'm pretty sure he's calling because we're having our trip in Cali. It's a family thing that we're doing in Big Bear in the cabin. So he's probably just like, yo, you pulling up? You know what I mean? We're just going to chop it up. I'm pretty sure it's about Cali. So now I'm going to hit him back. I'm going to hit him back, but after the live, though. Let's see. Parents don't live forever, so it's nice to spend time with them while you can. That's a fact. And that's one reason, too. Balance, you know what I mean? This is like balance. We want to grind for our goals. We want to work all the overtime, all that stuff. But stuff like this is something that we should be doing. You should definitely be calling, checking up on your parents, friends, all that good stuff. That's a fact. You heard about the opening up of the border for people to enter the U.S. without taking the jab. I don't got no clue, fam. These politics be doing, they doing the most, dog. They doing the most. But I don't, you know what I mean? Y'all know, you know, some of y'all know all this stuff seems a little planned to me. So when it comes to shenanigans like that and all the thousands other shenanigans that going on, not just in our government, but the world's government, it seems to me as if it's an agenda, a bigger agenda than just America, a world agenda that's taking place. You know, so that's why all this stuff, why are they doing that? Why all of a sudden is that now happening? I don't think it's just because, oh, because of that person. Oh, because of that person. I just think it's the system. But anyways, you know what I mean? I don't really pay attention to it. It's just it's just we in a sad situation. I'll say it like that. And our future don't look too bright. Rogue says you have to be in a position for a month, then you can be cross-trained. Yep, I was saying the same thing. Anyways, I noticed you don't have guest speakers on the live no more. So with that, I actually had a ops manager over here. What was that? 2 weeks ago? About 2 weeks ago. I have somebody else, like I said, lives right down the street. I have the people, but I think in this season, anybody's salary, I do not want on my channel. Don't want them. And the reason why, not for me, for them. I don't know. Like, I think there's a possibility the rules could change when it comes to social media and Amazon, social media and the workplace in general, because there's such power behind it for all these companies. USPS, UPS, FedEx. Who else are we seeing going crazy online? Every company. This is like a thing on social media now. When you're talking the workplace, that's a fact. But the reason, you know what I mean? I think there was nothing done before because we're in a new time now, though. We're in a time where, as I said last year, I said we're going to get to a time where the jobs, where the employers, the power is back in their hands. We're in that time. You know what I mean? And it's just going to get even worse. So now, you know, let's say last year, if Amazon's like, oh, well, nobody can talk about Amazon online anymore. All right, bet. I'll go find another job. You feel me? They do that now, though. It's a different, you know what I mean? It's a different ball game, just being real. So I don't want any of my views. I don't want any, which I don't have. You know, I'm very calculated in what I say. I say things a certain way. I hold back a whole lot of information. I don't say everything that I know about Amazon. And that's one reason why I don't want to have guests in salary positions and even, you know what I mean, regular PA, because I would hate, you know how that would feel if somebody lost a job or something because of my channel, which isn't, that's an extreme because I don't go extreme on this channel, but I don't know where we're going. You know what I mean? Like, I would not be surprised if they was like, hey, we can't do that no more, SB. And when I have no choice but like, I bet. You know, I got two choices. Be like, well, I'm gonna do what I do, and y'all just gonna do what y'all do, and whatever happens, happens. But you feel me? I'm not in a position to do that right now where I want to do that. Just being honest. So yes, the guests have stopped because I don't want to be responsible for anybody, just in case something is said. And listen, there's a lot of people that watch my channel that's up here. And the reason why I know that, some of them have reached out to me and told me personally, and I'm talking about levels above me, levels above my manager, have reached out and told me. And I know that also because you feel me, the news broadcasting network, CNBC, whatever it was, hit me up. So these people are watching me. Come on. There's a department. They have, you don't think these companies have departments to watch online presence? Yes. You know what I mean? There is. So it's just trying to move as smart as I can for me and other people attached to me and people I bring on here, you know? I wouldn't want to get nobody, but I don't plan to have any, even if I left Amazon, would I then dump Amazon secrets? No. You know what I mean? Because I got real close ties with people who's really connected to the Amazon system, and I wouldn't want to put their job at risk. Now, if we all left Amazon, we're gonna have a panel. I'm gonna bring them over. You feel me? What's the craziest thing you've seen? You feel me? We break out receipts. If everybody left, my people, if all my people I'm connecting with left, I'll bring some stories out. But then, even then, it's like, you know what I mean? So anyways, that's just a little rant about that. Jonathan said, yeah, like the news about the associate getting their hair caught in the conveyor because they didn't tie up their hair tie is unfortunate, but it's happened. Yep, I've heard of that happening before as well. If you get enough night shift, you get a reward for that too. I got that one. I got that in my phone tools. I got that. John, what's going on, John? How you feeling? Good to see you, my guy. Thank you so much for being tuned in. If y'all haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for your boy one time. John says, lots of poor communicators at Amazon, from process guys, area managers to process assistants. Too much ego and pride. Welcome to Amazon, fam. Welcome to Amazon, my guy. You feel me? Go ahead, take a seat. 4th row to the left, my dude. Come on, you feel me? Welcome in the club. Now listen, it's not always like that. It may seem like that, but in my experience, I've had encounters and experience with way more level-headed people, way more enthusiastic managers, and people who actually cared, or at least made it seem like they cared for the job. Then I've come across the ego and the pride. It just sucks when you come across them, because it's like, it almost stinks. Like, it's like disgusting. Like, yo, you feel me? Like, the only difference, bro, is that little badge you got on, fam. Like, but it really shows you how insecure they are. You feel me? Like, how can you be so insecure that, like, what are you going through in life that you know what I mean? You put on a vest and become superhero. You feel me? Super Jeff Bezos. Like, it don't even make no sense. It's scary. And those are the ones you got to watch out for. I wouldn't get close to them. You feel me? I never did. Those are the ones you have to watch out for. Them people who got that pride and ego because of a position in a vest, beware. Beware. I actually did. We talked about that a few times on here. But yeah, that does happen. But when it comes to, but then also you have a lot of growth in Amazon. A lot of people come in. It's so many new people, like fresh out of college, you know what I mean? Super young. So they have a lot of growing, but they end up growing and they be killing it. So, just from my experience, I've seen more good managers than bad managers at Amazon. Seen more good communication than bad communication, but it's so huge, you're going to come across it for the most part. And it just sucks that you had to come across it, because when you do experience it, that could be a nasty situation. That's a fact. That's you dealing with somebody like that. It's aggravating. It's annoying. It's just, I used to be like, yo, I don't even want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even, what side are they? They on north side today? Bet I'm on the south. You feel me? So trust me, I feel you, but it's not always like that though. But I feel you, fam. I feel you, John. Jonathan says, anytime pay lets you go get your pay earlier than normal scheduled payday. There's a fee for collecting earlier though. They always trying to get some money. Can't do it. Nope. But that's what's up. That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't do that though. Anytime pay is basically you can turn 50% to 70% of your paycheck early. Wow. So you're going to just be broke earlier. People going to be broke earlier. Listen, I hope y'all managing y'all money out there. Please, y'all be managing y'all money out there. He said, I ain't never heard nothing. He said, I ain't never heard nothing about a penalty fee. Is that why my check has been low this time? Jonathan says, it's not a penalty fee. I forgot what it was. It's small, though. Oh, yeah, it's small. Because it's small when it's just one, just from you, or just from Jonathan. But from 100,000 associates, somebody became a multimillionaire every week. You feel me? Whoever's on that team, whoever created that up, they coming up. Every 6 months, HR managers make a switch around. Okay. Dang, that sucks. Having to like reschedule your whole life schedule every 6 months. Man, but it's all gonna be good. You're gonna kill it. Jonathan says, unless it's more than from withdrawing cash through the ATM. That's what I did before. They had a card that it deposited to transfer from that card to cash. Go to the ATM. Oh, Oh, okay. The ATM fee from withdrawing that finance. Gotcha. John, what up, John? How you doing? How can you find out about new building launching? The new building launching. They be giving mad bonus for what is that? They be giving mad bonuses for launches. That's a fact. I don't know. Honestly, the way I used to hear about, because I did it for away teams, but I never like launched and stayed. Oh, actually, I did do that for Arizona, GYR1, but it wasn't. I didn't get the launch bonus and all that stuff because I kind of like came and transferred. It was a weird situation, but HR, talk to your HR and ask them. There's also a way. I forgot the. You can go to your A to Z, but I only looked at it for away teams, but it shows you all the new buildings that are launching. So I don't know if maybe you can kind of utilize that and look for them on Job Finder. You know what I mean? But if anything, start with HR. I would start there. Start your hunt there. They're offering more money, up to $5 extra if you take VET. What? What? We need this out here in Arizona. $5 extra if you're taking VET. I will be there. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna leave early, but I'm gonna collect this. I gotta come and collect something though. Jill, that's what's up. Take advantage of that. That right there, that's really what helped me like come up, because that happened during the whole shutdown. We got like $8 extra for working overtime, or more than that. Like we was really making some serious money during that shutdown because of stuff that took place. Do it. Do that. Take advantage of that. Jonathan said, I haven't used Anytime Pay for a while, but when I use it, I figured 1 week isn't too long of a wait. I feel you. I'm cool. I ain't gonna look into it no further. You feel me? I ain't doing no looking into it. I've only used it in emergency situations, 50 here, 20 here and there. I feel you. King of Dreams, SB, I just told my manager, you will not outwork me. He's like, you're right. Yo, manager's like, King of Dreams, I like the way you think. Nah, but that's what's up, man. That's good. What's King of Dreams? You trying to move up or what? And I hope you got a dope manager. There's nothing like having a dope manager. But what do you say? Did he just start laughing or what? Hey, I like the managers though. When you tell them something like that, and then they, you know what I mean? They go put in that work too. I had managers who worked and they put in that work. They had effort. So it was a good mix, because and the reason why I say that is because I've seen managers that don't. You know what I mean? They ain't doing nothing. They would have responded to you like, yeah, you will outwork me. That's what they'll say with no smile or no giggles. Like they'll say that, yeah, you're gonna outwork me because I'm gonna sit here on this desk and just be on my laptop and, you know, probably just be chiming with somebody. But go ahead. You know what I mean? Like I've seen that. So I hope you got a dope manager, man, who puts in that work as well. Johnny says they don't have to become a manager. One can become a software developer, robotic technician, loss prevention, or drive trucks. That's true, but it all comes back to the person. Do they want to do that? You know, do they want to be a software developer? Do they want it? Who do I don't even know nobody who's been a software developer from Amazon. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody who went to be a robotic technician. Loss prevention? Nah, I don't know anybody in loss prevention. We know a few people who went to drive trucks. I know Zell, he just went to go, I think he got his, he passed that class. That's somebody we need to get back on here. We need to get Zell on here again. I'm gonna hit him up. Yeah, because I want to talk about, see how his schooling went. Because I haven't chopped it up with him for a minute. I've been super busy. I know everybody's been busy. So like the collabs like that, Zell, C11, I think he might have to do another one of those again. I would be down for them to do it because they do Amazon content, you know what I mean? So it's not, we all in the same field. We all in the same ball game. But yeah, Johnny, I don't know nobody has done that. Zero, you know, especially as being a PA. My whole time, I've never come across any L1 that's done any of those things, except maybe a driver, which I'm not saying it can't be done. But hey, if people do that, man, that's dope. That's dope. Nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying as well, there may be people, if they don't want to move up as an L1, they may not want to do that. You know what I mean? A software developer, that seems kind of deep. That's not like but I don't know. Who am I, man? I don't know. Jonathan says, I'm definitely not I'm not wanting to be in a leadership position, HR over salary all day, every day. Digs it. I feel that. I respect that. Prepping for the shift, stay blessed, stay motivated, keep inspiring others, bro. Stay motivated. Deuces down, you stay motivated as well, fam. Keep killing it over there. Congrats as well to you. And keep going. Let's keep leveling up, fam. Shanta said, it's absolutely fabulous. I've been at L1 for almost 7 years. See, look at here we go. Shanta said, I've been at L1 for almost 7 years. And trust me, it's extremely strategic. I have no interest in moving any higher. I'm saying, there's people who do that and they have plans. The thing is, people overlook the capital and like the finances that you can gain from Amazon working some overtime. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's gonna work you. Yeah, your back gonna be a little stressed, even though I'm playing. But you know, you can work 60-hour weeks. And if you at a spot where they allow that or they have the VET to offer and you do that, like, man, there was times with me and the homies, we put in that overtime. That's a lot of money that start racking up. And then don't let it be RT shift. I know some RT workers, they was making almost as much as me as a PA. They would show me, oh, look how much I'm making this week, SB, and I did some overtime. What? I played it off well. I didn't play it off. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. But deep down inside, I was like, hold up. You a little too close to me for all this work I be doing. Your pay a little too close to mine. So it's like, you feel me? If people have their own things outside, why not just collect the overtime? And you know what I mean? There's zero responsibility as an L1. It is not that hard. It don't have to be that stressful. It is very easy. I know somebody who was in real estate, and they was a tier 1, killing it in real estate, but they just want that extra money. You know what I mean? For things that they was investing in as well, on top of the money they made in real estate. Crazy, I know, but they were like, people just seen it as, put that there and get paid for it. I just got to stand up and do it. Bet, give me that, run it. You know, so everybody's different. Inside Job said, we just had someone pass away in a freak accident in FWA4. I did see a press release on that. I think it was yesterday. I saw that. I didn't want, when it comes to that, I don't know. I didn't even look into it because it's like, I hate seeing stuff like that. But man, I hope everything's all right with the family. I don't even know what happened. Like I said, I saw the headlines for it, but I didn't even want to read into it at that moment. I might check it out if I remember, but hope everybody's okay. Hope the family's good. That's you know what I mean? That sucks, man. That's sorry to hear that. Hope y'all all doing good over there too. D Robinson says, I have been in L1 for 7 years now. I enjoy my flexibility at the grocery fulfillment center. Previously, Prime Now warehouse. I have different role with L1. See, that's what I'm saying. People doing it, they doing it. Nothing wrong with that. D Robinson, do your thing. Jonathan says, that's thoughtful of you. DJ Reezy said, YouTube censorship and Amazon censorship are some of the other level of politics. I personally can't stand anything that restricts conversation so much. But with YouTube, the thing is, YouTube is just so powerful now. Social media in general is powerful, but YouTube is powerful because what YouTube is, and this is one reason, like YouTube is the new TV, fam. Besides, it is but before, you gotta think, before Netflix, there was YouTube. I believe so. Don't quote me on that. You know what I mean? But hold on. Thing about to die. Well, I was trying to lose some, make sure this thing's plugged in. All right. Before there was Netflix, I may be wrong, YouTube was here. Before there was a Hulu, there was a YouTube. You feel me? So YouTube low key is like, it's a very powerful, this is television. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm not, you feel me, a mainstream program. I'm like a 12 o'clock, 2 a.m. TV show that people come across when it's super late and like, oh, what's this crazy dude? You feel me? I'm still up. Let me go ahead and see what he's talking about. But why do you think so many news stations came to YouTube? Why do you think there's so many podcasters and all these people? Why there's so many celebrities? People used to talk about YouTubers. Oh, what is that? Like a YouTuber? Oh, rah, rah, rah. And now they all over here on YouTube. There's a reason. You know what I mean? There's a big reason behind it. So YouTube, I understand them censoring stuff. Do I think it's okay? No, but I understand it. It's powerful. You know what I mean? This is a platform. If your platform is big enough, you can really, you know what I mean? You can sway. You can persuade minds. That's always been controlled. Censorship is control, right? It's YouTube is doing that. They're just doing what TV did. Like TV is controlled. Movies are controlled. So of course, since YouTube has such a huge platform now, yeah, they're gonna do the same thing. There's just certain things that they don't want talked about. It sucks, but it's gonna happen though. That you're gonna find that everywhere. Where there's a gang of influence, you're gonna find control. You'll find them there controlling to make sure, you know what I mean? You'll find control there for sure. DJ Reezy says, as far as ego trips, we even had a PG ego trip on associates, creating uncomfortable areas. I had to regulate and remind him of his responsibilities. I think low key, some of the biggest ego trips be from the lowest positions. Somebody just get an ambassador vest, trying to tell all the other ambassadors what to do. But that's how That's how I always. You want to test a person, give them some power, give them a little bit of authority, give them a little bit. Ooh, wait. All they gonna do is show their true. You know what I mean? You'll see something, whether it be good or it be like, ooh, you can't get no other color vest than that PA vest. I mean, not PA, than that ambassador vest, because you see their mindsets. They start talking down people. They thinking they, you feel me, whoever they think they is, because I don't know who they was, but they turn into a whole new person. But that's one reason why I like the ambassador. I like the PG, and I think that's not why they created them, but those are very good indicators. Not even the PG. You don't even have to get that far. Ambassador, water spiders, indirect roles. Give somebody an indirect role. Sometime they lose their mind. They think they just a new man. You feel me? They're a new creation. They've been no, let me stop. They whole mindset will change because they're a water spider now. Do you think I'm finna let you be an ambassador? Do you think I'm finna let you get into this PG position? If you can't even handle an indirect role, you think you running stuff because you a water spider? Bad. You feel me? Oh, you gonna water spider. You feel, oh yeah, get comfortable. That's all you gonna do. No. These do not reflect the views of Amazon. But yes, man, like people will be getting an ambassador vest and turn into operations manager, part 2. You feel me? The operations assistant. John said, hey, Jonathan is not the only one. What? Oh, Jonathan is not the only one on here. Stop answering weak questions. Tough questions need to be answered too. I'm going, all these questions that I'm reading, they going all in a row, fam. That's all that's going on. I'm reading every question on here. I haven't dodged a question yet, John, but thank you. Obey Ultron says, yo, SB, at my site, Amazon has been cracking down on a lot of people trying to get people out of there. We had a meeting days ago, and apparently we have a lot of people violating rules. I'm saying, are they putting that pressure? Are they putting that pressure, y'all? We know they above head count. Are they putting that pressure on? My personal opinion, I'm not a representative of the company or nothing. I think they are. But I could be wrong. I'm not saying that's facts, but it does seem like some cracking down going on. It says the managers are saying there's not enough write-ups. They told you that? They start telling L1s that? Listen, y'all, during stand-up. All right, we just want to let everybody know it ain't been enough write-ups around here. You feel me? So be on the lookout. Man, them employees would be spooked. You feel me? They're going to have the highest rates in the country, in the region. You feel me? Oh, snaps. okay, Ultron, they just told y'all there's no way. They can't tell y'all that. How did you find this out? Because they're not allowed to tell you this. So how did you find this out, Ultron? How did you know there's not enough write-ups? Please let me know that. That is good. Jonathan said, hey, that's me. RME. Hey, shout out to RME. You feel me? Shout out to RME. Charlie says, I'm about done with delivery, bro. Bruh. I'm telling you, I feel you, Charlie. I feel you. I've been in the struggle with y'all. I was looking at some of my old vlogs with the delivery side. Them things was lit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, I miss delivery. And then once the vlog was done, I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. But man, shout out to all delivery drivers, man. You guys are super underrated, super under I don't want to say appreciated, but yeah, underappreciated, underpaid, under recognized. You guys are a beast, man. And definitely by me being in the shoes of a delivery driver, it's not, you know what I mean? It's so much that needs to be done for the delivery drivers. It's not even funny. But shout out to you, Charlie, for just still staying on your grind, still getting your job done. Man, keep going. And while you're doing that, if it's getting to that point where you're about done, it's nothing wrong with, you know what I mean? Just make sure if you're going to be done, start looking somewhere else, you know what I mean? So you can, be done and be good as well, you know what I mean? To where you're not just jumping ship with nothing. If you got to start looking somewhere else, start looking. But man, congrats from going this far so far. It says never have routes. Oh, they ain't even got routes for you? Oh, that's why you done. Never have routes, and I'm always an extra. Oh, snap. So that's different. So they don't have the work there for you. Is that what you're saying? Snaps. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I never experienced that. I was always trying to be an extra because I was working 9 days a week. So I was like, hey, anybody, can I take your extra spot? Everybody like, no, I don't want to work today. I'm like, dang. But, well, hopefully, if it's due to the fact of not having to work, man, I hope you guys get some work pretty soon. And I think you should, though, because I think we come to Prime Day, right? Does anybody have a date on that yet? I don't have no date. I know it ain't within the next few weeks because I put in some vacation and there was nothing blocked off in my A to Z. I'm not seeing nothing blocked off yet either. So, yeah. Let me see. There we go. They telling grown people to take off their hoods because people sneak in headphones. They caught onto that, and people coming back late from break, disappearing just a lot. That's a fact. Oh, and even besides the headphones, back when I was in the FC, they was telling people to pull off the hoods because of your peripheral. If you can't see that, that was a safety hazard. So even without the headphones, they was like, hey, hood's off. And it sucked because it's like, it seemed like they were trying to use that to pick on certain people. But that's, hey, if it's the rule, we got to follow it. You know what I mean? So it sucks, but man. Jonathan said, John R. Taylor, he hasn't skipped a comment. He's answering them. Facts. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I'm literally going comment. Yeah, that's a fact. Good looking on that, Jonathan. Charlie says, I know you hate DSP, but you like Flex any or tried it? I have not tried Flex. I don't even want to try that because you're using your personal vehicle. One of the things I don't like about the DSP, is sometimes you can get those unmarked vehicles. That was a very uncomfortable feeling. But at least it's a van, still uncomfortable, still don't like it. But me being in my personal car, pulling up in people's houses, nah, you feel me? Nah. It just goes back to if I'm going on personal property, I need to be fully identified before I get out the car. You feel me? Before I get out, because my car is kind of tall. So if I get out, you still can't see my chest. So I can pull up to somebody's house, get out. All they seeing is a big old black dude, you feel me, in a head walking around the car. I've had people react just by that quick. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what do you? Oh, hey man, hey, sorry man, sorry. It's just like, yeah, bro, I'm here to deliver your package. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I wouldn't even mess with that just because safety reasons, to protect myself. For me having to, to defend myself or to put myself in a position, Nah, I wouldn't do that. If I don't have to. If I had to do it, of course I would do it. But I wouldn't want to. And then the wear and tear on my own car, that's not something I would want to do. I'm gonna try the Uber. I know that's wear and tear on my own car, but I don't know. I'd just rather try the Uber. It just seems a little more fun than delivering packages. Now that's the homie right there, and he know I'm on live today. I don't know why you know I'm on live. So Uber, you cruising though, but when you delivering Amazon packages, you know, they say do the speed limit, but you got 1,000 packages. They know you're gonna have to go a little. You know what I mean? Nah, yeah, I'm cool off the flex. I'm cool. Jonathan said he tried flex. It was great money. Oh, what? Great money if you can manage to get it. If there's a lot of competition to get that delivery routes. Huh? That's deep. I didn't even know that. DSP is way more stressful than what people act like it is, in my opinion. It is. It has a way of sucking its energy out of you, even on the easiest routes. I mean, it's straight, but I think it's time to balance. Facts. I agree. I agree with you, fam. I was there a long enough time. What was it? 6, 7, 8 months? One of those? No, I don't think it was 8 months. I think it was like, what was it? 6 to 8 months or 6 to 7 months, something like that. I've had the easiest routes in my DSP, and I've had the hardest routes on my DSP. And it's them hard. But like you said, not even the hardest ones though, just the regular ones. Even my regular routes, I wouldn't be able to enjoy a lunch and 2 breaks. Wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. So no, that's true. If it's time to bounce though, just like I said, do it the right way. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're doing it proper, not missing out on no money, or put yourself in a position where you don't have finances. Ultron said the manager said it out loud in our meeting, and that caught me off guard when he said that, because I don't think he was supposed to say that. No, he wasn't supposed to say that. No, he was not supposed to sit there and say, "Hey, we ain't had no write-ups in here, y'all." Like, yo, that is hilarious, though. I would have laughed. I would have laughed. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a PA, if I was his PA, I would have laughed. Like, bro, give me the mic. Hey man, go do some what they just do some admin. Let me take over. Oh, that's hilarious. But safety has been on people about shoes and book bags. What? Oh yeah, that's not clear. You're right. Yep. You have people just walking in there, a big dog doing whatever they want. I was one of those guys. I never got a clear bag, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. They told me to. They told me like 5 times. I was like, all right. I never did it, y'all. I had my army bag. I don't know if you. It's in a gang of my blogs, my little delivery blog. I had my army backpack. I never got a clear bag, y'all. I never did. Prime Day is usually on June or July, right? Last year they did it twice, right? They tried to pull the stunt last year. Hopefully they do it this year too. Like I said, I don't want us to be out of money. I don't want us to have no hours to work. But right, somebody said it was like right around the corner. But if it is, bet I'm here for it. I'm down for some OT. Like, I'd rather be making money during this time than having to deal with the stress of what this economy is going through. Bet, like, give me the OT. I'll take it. I might leave early, but you feel me? I'm gonna collect before I leave early. But I think during Prime we should see an increase, which we usually do. Now, how big of an increase will we see? Who knows about that? But we should see some pickup during that time, hopefully. Lakeisha said, "I wonder if it'll be in June this year." We don't know, because they're gonna give that what's it, like a notification of like, all right, y'all, no vacation from here to here. But they be trying to do it at the last minute. They do it like the day they block it out. They block it out, then they send a notification. All right, guys, no vacation, because they know people will be like putting in that vacation if they could beforehand. Ultron said one of the managers said they wrote a lot of people up last week because of rule violations. I work in a delivery station, so you have lazy people hiding in the bathrooms. Bruh, that goes on in the regular FC too. Hiding in the bathroom, sneaking off from doing picking. Listen, Well, I'm glad you're not doing that. Hey, people gonna play with their jobs during this time. Ain't nothing you can do about that, man. Let them do what they gonna do. They think, listen, and if you're here and you one of them people and you playing around with the clock, oh, I'm gonna go hide in the bathroom for 30 minutes, or I'm gonna go do this for 30 minutes and be off. They watching. They watching. They're watching that TOT. They're watching. They watching. Your badge shows when you badge into the building. It shows when you badges out into the building. It shows when you badge that station. It shows you ain't scanned nothing after what, 2 minutes or what was it, 4 minutes, something like that. So just be aware. I don't think those are the games you want to play at this time. Ultron said apparently they're tracking TOT more than. So yeah, I was just talking about that. More than usual. Those PAs be on those laptops walking around too, so people need to watch out. Facts. That's a fact. Yep, they had that Prime 2.0. Lakeisha said, and they had us meet on Prime 2.0. Jonathan says, I never experienced Prime Day. What? I thought you've been with the company for a minute, right? So you never experienced Prime Day, so I wouldn't know. I wasn't at the warehouse when it happened. I was at school. Okay, nice. Charlie says, are you much happier on the warehouse side than the delivery? Would you ever consider delivering again? If that union goes through with that delivery, I just did I think it was yesterday. I did a vlog talking about the DSP, and I believe it's Palmdale trying to go union. They said that their pay is supposed to go up to $30 in September. Now, if that takes place and that kind of catches fire other places, if that happened out here, I still wouldn't do it. But I would be, you know what I mean? Like if I had to, I'll be more happy to. But that's just a arena, that's a field of work I don't like. I wouldn't want to do that for UPS. I wouldn't want to do it for USPS. Just walking around people's property and delivering stuff, I just don't like it. I don't know. I mean, it was cool for what it was, but I just don't like the delivery field. So I wouldn't want to get back into it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get like 5 more minutes, and we're gonna hop off on this thing because we're not breaking no records tonight. Charlie Giss says at my delivery station they call regular warehouses the prison, and the delivery stations are more chill. Is that true? No. Well, I'll take that back. I've never worked on the delivery inside the delivery station, so I couldn't tell you that. But I've been in the FC. Man, it's pretty chill over there to me. Yeah, you got a rate to hit, but don't you got a rate to hit in the delivery station? To me, I love the FC when you have your right environment. You know what I mean? Like your manager, that stuff does play a big part. But I don't really know about, the delivery side. I've only been on the delivery side as a delivery driver. And it didn't really seem when I walked in the building and seen the work that the delivery workers for Amazon, it didn't really seem like they was doing much. I'm like, y'all complaining? I don't even see no conveyors in here. What type of work is y'all really doing? There's no conveyors in this place. What you know what I mean? I was confused. So, and you go to the FCs, it's volume that thing pumps. That thing is pumping volume. So, you know what I mean? They're two different beasts, but I don't know. For me, maybe because that's all I've experienced is the warehouse. I thought the warehouse was lit. It was cool. See, but Lakeisha, she says she liked the delivery station. I think she's been on both, right, Lakeisha? Didn't she do the FC as well? FC as well. That's what's up. She said she liked the delivery station side. I think it's all gonna be like preference. Jonathan said I was only with Amazon for a year, and when I got accepted into the apprentice program, it was during the summer. Oh, all right, man. Well, you got a gang of knowledge already, fam. You say no records today? No, not tonight. Not tonight. I'm not gonna lie. And next Thursday, that's gonna be the special live. So y'all definitely gotta tune in for the live next Thursday. That's gonna be in Cali. Thursday's live is not gonna be in the cabin. I'm gonna do a special live for the cabin, probably Saturday night, because we're not gonna get into the cabin until Friday and Saturday. So Thursday live, it's just gonna be a regular live. it's not going to be in the cabin, though. It ain't going to be here. It's going to be a different background. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I'm not going to be here. I don't know where I'm going to do it at. What if I did like a live on Hollywood Boulevard, though? That'd be pretty lit. I don't know if I can see. I've never done a live just with my phone, so I don't know how that works. Like right now, the reason why I'm looking, you always see me looking the way I'm looking now, is because I can see your guys. I can see everything. My screen, I can see the comments, I can see other stuff on my end. I don't think I'll be able to see all that if I just use the phone. I've never done the live with the phone only. I got to test it out. But if I can see some comments on there, just using the phone, yeah, you might have to just do a live on Hollywood or something, man. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though. But tonight, no records tonight. MET, delivery stations are chill. See, this is the thing with the delivery stations and the FC. This is one thing I would want to compare. How does that overtime look? You know what I mean? Is it more opportunity for overtime in the FC, or is it more opportunity for overtime in the delivery station? I would guess. I don't have zero type of statistics to back up or information to back this up. I would only guess it would be the FC due to the fact there's so much more you can be cross-trained over. It's so many more shifts. It's so much more volume that needs to be pumped out compared to a delivery station. You see, me, I'm just more focused on funds. Not really, you know what I mean? That's something. I wonder how that MET and work, how that's compared to the FC. Are you comfortable working your position, or do you want to move up? I'm comfortable, but I will if I have to. It's cool, but they're just calling us back in the office. The only thing I liked about my position was we work from home, but now they're calling us back in the office. Not completely. We still have like 2 days we can work from home, but that sucks though. So my position's cool. Only reason why I kind of lost my desire to move up, politics. I'm kind of just tired of the climbing the ladder game. It's a game. Climbing the ladder is a game. Not like, oh, you're playing people, but it's a game. You playing chess. You're moving pieces. It's really a game. And you got to play your cards right. There is no relaxing when you're trying to climb the ladder. You always have to work above. You know what I mean? Like you're as a PA, you're doing stuff as an L4 to learn what they do, so you can move up to L4. As an L4, they're learning stuff as an L5 to move up. As an L5, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm. Like after being out of the rat race, I kind of like being out of the rat race. And then also another thing, our economy. I don't think it's worth it to be an L4 right now. That's just my opinion. But I just put an application in for it. You know what I mean? I have different roads. It's different doors in front of me. If this door opens, and I got plans for all of them. If the manager door opens, bet. All right, I'm gonna be there for a year and a half, and then I'm out of Amazon. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna stay an Amazon manager L4 for like 2-3 years. Negative. No, they ain't taking my soul. No. So I would have to, if I was an AM, I'll go hard. Don't get it twisted, because I love leading. You know what I mean? As a PA, and I did amazing. But it was dope. Super dope team. My team loved me. It was super fun. So I would, if I got into that AM position, I would give it my all as long as I'm there. But if, let's say, a year comes and I don't see no L5 that quick, and I don't see no type of hope or progression, okay, cool, bet. I got the experience. I'm out. You feel me? I'm going to wherever else. Now, if I stay in this position, I'm comfortable here now. So now I'll work the overtime. That's more finances I can put into other things, try to make other things happen. So now I'm in corporate, so there's no way do I want to move up in corporate as any type of management. No, negative, no, absolutely not. I need some words to say no. Come on, y'all. Every way possible, I reject it. You feel me? I don't receive it. I don't believe in that. You feel me? Like, no, bruh, the stress. Rogue, you still in the building? I'm not sure what department Rogue is in, but in my department, this department over here, no, I ain't moving up at all. You feel me? Negative. I'm staying low. I'm humble. I'm low to the earth. I ain't moving up at all. All right, let me stop that. let's see those. We got 3 minutes left. Let me hear the knock these out. All right. Lakeisha said we stole, we pick and to buffer and pull the routes for the drivers. See, that's like 4 things. And the FC is like 100 things you can do. So that depends as well. I mean, it's, to me, I'm just going off of what you guys are saying. And that seems like I would kind of get bored of that. That's all. You know what I mean? Is there different, like, I don't think there's different departments in the delivery side. If that's all there is to do, is there different departments? I know I've seen ambassadors. That's cool. But when I asked them about the away team, they was like, what's that? Never mind. You feel me? Like, I don't know. It's just the FC has so much to me to offer, but that's just my opinion. Oh, okay. So you never worked at that. Okay. See, yeah. So she never worked at the FC. That makes a big, plays a big part. Do a live at the park. That'd be official. I have to do. I think I'm gonna have to test that out. I think my first day in Cali, which I'll do. I might just go live on my cell phone just to test it out and see what I can do with the phone, and then kind of take it from there. But yeah, I might do a live somewhere, but nah, not the park. You feel me? Because I do lives at 7:00. 7:00 at the park in Cali. Nah. Unless it's my old park, where I used to live, that'll actually be lit. It's a lot of light over there. I know the area. Did I see my family? Anybody in my family over there? Nah. But I know I got a gang of friends that live over there, so that'd be dope if I go back to my old park at 7:00. I'll be cool with that. But I might be like in LA area, you know what I mean? So before we go to Big Bear, I ain't going to no party at 7:00. Hey, it's your boy, SB. Nah, you feel me? Nope. Pat the Gamer, what's good? Pat, what's going on, fam? Good to see you in the building tonight, my dude. Good to see you. Pat said he's about to go offline. No new records. I know. Yep, tell him. I got about 2 minutes. But good to see you, Pat. Good to see you. Glad you got to check in tonight. Ultron said, my site never had a meeting before. My site's almost 2 years old, but we almost had that through. But we usually get 54 to 60 volume a week in my delivery station. That's what's up. That sounds like a lot. Pat the Gamer said, I guess I was too late to join the stream. It's all good, fam. You here now. You were here now for the last few minutes. It's all good, Pat. You up in here. DJ Reezy said, I did want to move up, but that ladder looks like it would consume a lot of your mental health and personal life. I'm not feeling that. Same. That's a fact. Mental health, I definitely would agree. But you feel me? It may be worth it for some people. I'm just not, at this moment, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm cool. I'm like all the way cool at this moment. That don't mean it won't change though. There's a possibility that could change. I could get fired up and be like, you know what? I'm up in this thing. Like, let's say if that resume I put in for L4, let's say I get it. Let's say I'm killing it. And let's say in a year I get my L5. I'm not leaving. You feel me? I'm going to shoot. I'll stay in there for another year and a half to try to get a 6. You feel me? That could be a game changer. So I feel you when it comes to the mental health. But for me, it could change though. You know what I mean? It could all change. So time will tell. Peak season was hell. We would get 80 to 100,000 volume. Oh yeah, that's peak season though. Welcome to peak, man. Peak ain't no joke. Maybe he'll answer your question if you ask. I would never forget that. Wait, which question? I didn't miss nothing, right? No, I didn't miss no question. I would never forget that. Rogue said, yeah, I'm still here. I'm staying L4 for CSI or CISS. You ain't moving up. I know they be demanding too much. And like once you start that salary journey, there's no more no. I don't know if you've seen, I did a video talking about that, why I quit climbing the Amazon ladder. I think that's what it's called. But if you just click on my page, my YouTube page, it should be the one. It's like at the top. It's the first video. And I don't get into all the details, but I kind of just gave enough to, you know what I mean, to support my evidence and my reasons of just taking a step back for now. But yeah, Rogue says, Rogue and I will be at the Philippines once the stress is over. Facts. You know, don't try to leave me out. You know, I know we was clowning last time. Don't leave me out now. I'm rolling too. Lakeisha said, I was at a site that used to do 100K a night. Yo, see, y'all need to go to the FC because that's a lot. Especially for delivery, that's pretty crazy. I can't lie. So John says, why everyone going for process assistants, ambassador, and process guys, but no one talking about being an area manager? It's because of degree requirements. I mean, sort of, but yeah, I mean, that is part of the ladder. Like, that's not why not talking about it. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about AM because AM don't make sense at this time for me. AMs don't make as much money as you think they make. I've had that illusion in my head as well. I was making more money than my AM was making. That's a fact as a PA because of overtime. Granted, they had stocks that would kick in and all that stuff, but take home pay, I was making more than my manager. Just saying, I'm just calling it how it is. So, and then now when it comes to the degree, yes, you need to be there, or you need a degree, or it's not just you need a degree. It's a degree or 2 years. And I've seen plenty of people, I know 2. I'm actually gonna make a vlog and shout them out, and some other people, because they, I started corporate with them, but 2 people I like literally, what was it, Tuesday, they just signed offer letters. They ain't got degrees. One of them just became an L5 manager. And the other one became an L4 manager. No degrees. They went the other route, where it's 2 years. 2 years is going to fly by in Amazon, trust me. So, but no one talking about the area manager. Is it because of the degree requirements? No. It's just most people a lot of us don't think it's worth it. But shout out to the area managers. They be killing it. It's great. But one thing you'll never find, at least I ain't found it, John. You're not gonna find nobody who retires as an L4 or area manager. And then some people like me, I don't want to. It's just everybody's different. Everybody's different. But maybe the reason why most people talk about the process assistant first and ambassadors, those are more. If you don't have your degree, those are going to get you the training and get you ready for that area manager position. Because the main thing that you need to have, you're going to area management, you're going to have engagement skills. You're going to have people skills. So if you're an L1 and you don't have your degree, you want to get as much information, or you want to get as much training, you want to get as much under your belt at Amazon for your resume to be prepared for that L4 position. Because Amazon doesn't really care about your prior history when you're moving up at Amazon. They care about what you do at Amazon. So that's why a lot of the people here talk about those positions, because that's usually the order. Ambassador, process guide, ambassador, process guide, process assistant, and then then AM. So yeah, that's kind of why right there. And Jonathan said the same thing to John. Minimum requirements without a degree is 2 years at Amazon. That's a fact. And they, most companies, if you ain't got a degree, you ain't being a manager. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I like about Amazon too. Ultron said, I personally don't want to be a learning ambassador. I have my reasons why I choose not to go for it. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to. That's the thing. You don't even have to be an ambassador. You can just go straight to PG. Now you have to prove yourself other ways, but I've seen people not be an ambassador and went straight to PA. I've seen it. One of my boys, I think I've told that story before. We came at the same time. Like, we was homies. That was like my boy at Amazon. And we both, our ops manager was like, hey, I want y'all to put in for the PA. I was a ambassador at the moment, but the homie, he wasn't. And I didn't want to be a PA yet. I was like, oh man, I want to get this ambassador stuff down. I want to do it in the room. It was like, all right. And my boy got the PA position without being an ambassador or anything. So you don't have to be these things. Jonathan says, otherwise a bachelor's is necessary to get that AM position. That's a fact. Pat the Gamer says, my PA position is still pending. Been waiting for 3 months, but it's the waiting game at this point until I get anything back. Well, man, we're going to keep hoping for the best, Pat. We're going to keep our high hopes that you get into that position. I really hope you get that, fam, for real. Jonathan also says PA and L1s can make more than the AMs, giving that put in the extra hours. That's a fact. I've seen that personally. I've seen it with myself. That's a true statement. Ultron said, I know a few learning ambassadors who either quit or they step down from it. That's a fact. I've seen that as well, too. DJ Reezy said, L4s in my building have been getting their L5s after 6 to 7 months, even when they're doing terrible at their jobs. I think that's going to change, though. I mean, I hope not, but I think I actually heard that did change for a few buildings where that jump, those progressions, or at least to the 6 is almost halted. You feel me? For some buildings. Ojan says, making more money than your manager, man, that's sad for the managers doing more work and not getting paid more for it. Yeah, that's how it got brought up because we were, we was working, and I think I was frustrated about something. Or how did it get brought up? Oh yeah. I think I was frustrated about something, and my manager was like, "Well, I mean, at least you can pay more than me." And I would like, I've heard managers, not manager, not just one. I know one that showed me their check, but managers have said this. At least 5 of them have told me this has been, a conversation. I never believed it. I mean, I was like, y'all just saying that, to make me feel better. Until one showed me their check. Broke my heart. My heart was broken. I was like, what? I'm holding the check like this. Or it wasn't a physical check. They showed me their stub online. But if I held it, I would have to hold it like this. Like, you feel me? I can't hold it proper. No, you got to hold it like this. Like, what is this? You feel me? Like, what am I going to do with this? You feel me? Man, I was heartbroken. I was let down. I was sad because this company has an illusion of being like the greatest employer on earth, right? Why is this not reflecting in their paychecks? I get it. This is the spin. Oh, well, because we make up what it was stock. Bet, because them stocks do hit. You feel me? Especially when the shutdown happened, the stock went through the roof. Managers was walking around like they was just, you feel like they was hiding gold. You feel me? Gold. What's some little leprechaun things they be having? Little gold. Anyways, like they just walk around like millionaires. They came up. Go look at Amazon stock and look at it in the last 5 years. Look how it shot up during the shutdown. Managers during that time who got paid in that stock came up. But is that going to happen again? I mean, I can't give my opinion on that, but you feel me? I ain't gonna bet on it. So yeah, I was let down by that, and I think by them being the biggest employer on earth, that it should reflect more in their pay, not mine. Their pay, and still give them the stock. You know what I mean? Why can't y'all do that? This is the biggest. This is y'all big dogs, right? The biggest. Earth strive to be Earth's greatest employer, right? Okay, well, back that up with some finances. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion, I mean, Uncle Jeff ain't gotta listen to me, but that's just how I look at it. What do you think about AMZ shares? Are they worth this? Oh, Amazon shares. Are they worth it these days? I have some. I have some that vest. You feel me? In 15 days, I'm cashing it out. I'm cashing out as soon as I can. I really can't. I can't talk about like that those shares because it's like like we're not allowed to talk about it because we have shares. You know what I mean? So we can't really talk about it. But if you look at my channel and what I think about everything, that should probably give you an idea. You know what I mean? I can say this, and this should probably give you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cashing mine out. You feel me? Like, as soon as it vests, which is in 5 days. Is it 5 days? Woo-hoo, that's kind of quick. I'm cashing it out, And when my other ones vest, am I keeping them? I'm cashing them out. But that's, that's all I can really say, though. But shout out to Amazon. That's shout out to Amazon. I hope it go up. It's been going up. We at what? We're at $116? Is it 16 or 12? Let me not get too excited. But I think it's like I check the stock because, like I said, my stock is about to vest. So I've been checking that daily. I'm like, all right, don't start acting funny. They did that last time. Last time we was about to cash out our stocks right before it want to start dropping and acting goofy. I was like, wow. So I've been watching it, and the stock's been going up. We had like 116, I believe, 116 or 112. I don't remember. It's between there. I know it's a big jump when you're talking about some stocks, but I literally looked at it. I've been checking it every day. I always do just to see how we're doing. But do what do your research, and you know what I mean. Just go with what you think is the best feeling. Indeed, what's good, fam? Good to see you in the building tonight. Everybody that's still tuned in, if you haven't hit the like button yet, be sure to hit that like button for me. Indy says, SB, I have a question about your music. Why did you start rapping? Who are some rappers that you like and inspire you? I just rap because that was my culture. You feel me? Like I'm black. Just being honest, you feel me? When you in the hood and you black, you either rapping, you balling, or you banging. You feel me? That's it. And I'm just saying that's just the way it was. All my friends, they did one of those things. It's not like actually I take that back. When I was younger, I wanted to be a firefighter. You know what I mean? But our culture is music. You know what I mean? As a young dude, moms was cleaning up, bumping the old school music, and I'm like, I'm a I'm a young bull, I'm a young buck, and I don't know what this music is, but it's just hitting my soul. I'm just like, okay, mom, I see you. You in there cleaning? Oh, my bad. So it's like that's just our culture is music. You know what I mean? We don't really have a heritage like that, you know. So it's like rap is really, you know what I mean, what we was growing up on. So I remember the first time though, everybody in my family, they loved rap and all that stuff. So of course they was playing it. But I remember the first time I actually wrote some lyrics. It wasn't even my lyrics, it was Ludacris. I was listening to his project, and for some strange reason, I just wrote his song as he was, that's when you had tape players, or it was a CD player. I don't know, it was one of them. No, it was a CD player. So as he would say something, the song was so dope. I was like, damn, this mug is hard. So he'll say something, pause. I'll write that line. He'll say something else, pause. I'll write that line. And I know it's weird. I don't know why I did. I was a kid. Being a kid back then is not the same as being a kid now. Wasn't no phones, cell phones, wasn't none of that stuff. You didn't really have much to do, but video games. But I wrote his whole song so I could learn the lyrics and rap it along. And then one time, I don't know, I think it was like a song and then it had like a long beat after it. Oh no, that's when the songs came with the single, the radio version, and then the beat. That's when it was. And then, so I'm just listening to the beat and I'm like, well, snap, let me go ahead and just put something on this beat. You know what I mean? So that's when it started. And then at that time, I used to look up to, who was it? It was more like 50, Wayne, Fabulous. I'm not gonna lie, Slim Shady, when he first came out, I ain't never gonna forget the first time I even heard of that dude was when his Underground tapes. And I remember me and my mom went to a gas station. I remember like it was yesterday, a mobile station in Rancho Cucamonga. Some dude was out there slinging some dude talking about Slim Shady. He's like, yo, I got Slim Shady Underground tapes, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Mom, let me get it. She was like, all right. And it was like his battle freestyles. I was blown away. I was like, yo, this is crazy. So back then, not Eminem, but Slim Shady, you feel me? Like when he was going crazy, he had talent to actually like rap and stuff. So he was cool too. And other than that, it was, I was more so the mainstream. I used to like the mainstream artists. I was more so a fan of song, not really artists that could just bar up. Or Cassidy, you feel me? Cassidy, when it came to just barring, he was stupid. He was like stupid with it. So I had different people. It was, what I mean? It varied. Pat, did you at least get an incline? He did. He's just waiting for an offer now. Ultron said Uncle Jeff wants to pay by hour, not by productivity, unfortunately. Imagine if there's some sort of incentive for hitting above your productivity, they'll make so much more money. I think they used to do that though. They used to have bonuses back in the day, is what they told me one time I first got hired All right, we had 3 hours. Y'all trying to get me to keep going. No, you feel me? Y'all slick. All right, let me read these last 2 comments. Pat says, yes, one of my managers told me a few weeks ago that they don't get paid as much as PAs because facts. I'm telling you, people think these. I was one. I thought Amazon's managers was balling. You feel me? I'm talking Jim Jones balling. No, you feel me? No. You find out the chain is fake. You find out the watch is from Target. You find out the Gucci ain't Gucci, is gotcha. You feel me? Like, you find out all this stuff about the managers. They don't listen. I ain't gonna go there because I love the managers. You feel me? I think the managers is they're official. I love the managers. Great hearts. Well, some of them. It's not all of them, but some of them. Some of them. That position takes a lot to be in, so I respect them. But I was very let down, not on the managers, on the company. I was let down by the company. Like, wow, that's it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, Pat the Gamer, good looking, fam. Thank you so much for the super chat, Pat the Gamer. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support, my dude. Jonathan said, good live. Thank you much, Jonathan. You have a good one, Pat the Gamer. Thank you so much for giving and supporting to the channel. It's always much appreciated, for sure, for sure. And everybody, that is it for the live tonight. If you haven't hit the like button, please be sure to hit that like button for your boy. And other than that, I'm gonna be dropping videos this week. Like I said, I'm gonna be in Cali real soon. Next Thursday, we will be going live. It just may be it's gonna be a different setup. Not sure where it's gonna be yet, but stay tuned. But other than that, I hope y'all all have a great night. Kill it. Let's level up this week. Let's continue to hit our goals. Let's continue to try to be better. Other than that, it's your boy SB. Let's go. I'm gonna catch